Almost there.
That's what she said.
I know. She's very, very good at that, too. Almost there, and we're live! Perfect! Okay. So, that's done. Hello, everybody. I hope that everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm married now, and thank you very much for letting me have that week to do so. Welcome back to the Vereldium stream. I am Bizarkus. We have our full Vanguard this time. Returning Maresh, new player, Incursion, Caro 1087, Horacenio, Breeze with Rose Kai Kai, and Alistair Digby the Beryl Mines. Evil Emu is back. We also have two brand new Ravenous, and oh boy, is this going to be a bloodbath. I cannot wait for this to happen. It is going to be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to having them try and murder all of you. So, in the last session, we ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So we're actually going to be going back to that, but I just want to give a quick introduction of what this stream is. This is a ongoing 5th edition campaign that is built for a large audience and is built as a caravan. So the Vanguard is the 5 players that you see. We are inside of our... Oh, jeez. Chicken nuggets again with the... Thank you so much. Oh, speaking of which, the other giveaway did go out, which is the Lords of Waterdeep. And our next giveaway, once we hit 100 subs, is your very own copy of The Curse of Strahd. Ooh. Thank you, everybody, for catching up on me. So, once we hit 100 subs, that giveaway is going to be happening inside of the Bizarkus Discord, which the link is right up here. If you're interested in playing in this game, you can join us in the Discord, roll off in the Ravenous or the Vanguard. Caro?
Oh,
Thank
hi.
you, bud. Thank you, buddy.
Very nice.
So I'm so thrown because of generosity and such a lovely community. So because the community is so lovely, you can join us. You can join us, and as you look through, you're going to get all the maps that I use, all the playtest content, including EMP's class, which is a rogue variant called the Physiker. It is a healer that does not use magic. So if you are interested in doing that, please join us in our Discord. And come and have yourself a wonderful time. But until then, let me show you a few neat things about this game that you may not know. I use inspiration a little bit differently. I use tarot cards. There are 72 cards in this deck. It is a full deck. And as you all saw in episode 10, if you draw the world card face up, you level up instantly. So Madigan Vaughn, cheers to you for leveling up to level 5 in the very middle of a fight. Because Caro is a brand new player with us, he is instantly going to get a card of inspiration that he can use at any time. The way that you use them is that you can turn a card in and you can re-roll any dice. You can also force myself or the Ravenous or somebody else to re-roll something. You can gift it to another player so that they can make that choice, or you can tempt fate and say, I want to flip this card up. Whatever's on the other side of this card is going to affect the party at some point during the session. Maybe instantly, maybe sometime in the middle. Could be bad, it could be good. Who knows? There are 144 different combinations and a slew of different concepts that are on those cards. So anything could happen. Most of our stuff here is playtest. There is a lot of homebrew rules. There's a lot of homebrew content. So please, I know it's not RAW. Stop tweeting me. However, I want everybody to have fun. A lot of these things are... Oh, okay. Woo-woo! Redeemed an inspiration card. VIP, current, hype train, conductor, black Irish, 19 for Maresh. Perfect. Maresh, you get a card of inspiration. And that leads me to channel points. This is something that you can do as the caravan. The caravan is you. You are watching. You are collecting channel points as this game is progressing. So you can turn these in to give the caravan wealth, like gold, like supplies, like weapons, like armor. Or you can give them, you can go towards community goals, like teaching their magister a new spell. It can be any spell from any class. Or you could help them to get some more healing potions, and God knows they need as many as they can get. Or you can try to make a Chevalier battalion that will go in and rescue a player just as they are about to meet the Reaper, allowing their character to come back in the next session. Or you can do something called a healing yodel. This way you can send a 1d4 of healing to any of the players or monsters that you want at any time. You can gift them a inspiration card, or you can unleash the archers, which sends a volley of d8s towards everybody else. Thank you very much to Chicken Nuggets for giving the caravan 10 gold, which they may need since I believe they're trying to rescue one of their members, Keisha. Keisha was a very, very lovable, very adorably voiced character who unfortunately met the Reaper in episode 9. Maresh also did, however, he was saved by one of the Chevalier Battalion tokens. Therefore, Maresh is a survivor, which is why he has the massive scar across his side. So, because we left on such a... Thank you very much, Caro. Because we left on such a cliffhanger, we're going to be going back to the mansion with the 11th Vanguard. But before we go, let's do a quick introduction. Maresh, please introduce yourself to the caravan.
Hello, everyone. I am Maresh, formerly known as Black Irish 19, a 6-foot-tall water genasi with a long scar along my right side, on a mission to rescue my friends who I let down.
And Incursion, will you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I am Incursion. I'm a big, tall tiefling controlled by the man named Kirotan. And I have a big old axe. I like to hit things, and I like this caravan. It's nice.
All right. EMP, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Hello again, I am Horacenio, and today I will be reprising my role as EMP, who is a warforged being made of reinforced iron skin with copper accents. My eyes and the tubes and coils that simulate my muscles resonate with a bright, vibrant purple energy, and my chest is a literal studded leather armor. The only piece of clothing that EMP wears is an iconic lab coat, and because he is primarily logical and believes that emotions can hinder one's ability to make split decisions, his emotional capacity is almost non-existent. His primary directive is to learn and experience as much as he can so he can utilize that information and save as many lives as possible. So EMP's class, as told before, is a custom rogue subclass, which is created by our DM, who is basically an homage to all of the medical personnel that are fighting against the virus today.
Thank you very much for that. Breeze, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Breeze, powered by Rose Kai. I am a 6-foot air genasi druid, and I came to assist from the caravan the last session, and I am still continuing on with the mission and the quest that we're doing in the house.
Thank you very much. And Alistair Digby, the Varen von Espy, I am not going to shorten the name because that is exactly the reason why you gave me 6 words to put underneath your name and also to take up as much possible space as your lower third. So, would you please introduce yourself?
Yes, Alistair Digby, the Baron von Espy, is a Tabaxi warlock. Comes from a house of the most minor of nobility, like just above the line where they could even be considered nobles.
Mm-hmm.
And he, through some mismanagement of the domain, kind of started a peasant rebellion, and in order to keep his seat, decided to sell his soul to a fiendish patron, thus becoming a warlock, And now all he cares about is getting more power and drinking tea.
Perfect. All
As
right.
one does.
As one does.
As one does.
And
And
also,
upsetting local merchants.
and also, we happen to have two new players. We have the Mobiustripper, who is, I need to say that slower and more enunciated, the Mobiustripper, who is also a new person in our community, and they're gonna be playing the Ravenous for the first time, as well as Donny, Grassy Donny. That's right, Grassy Donny. So Donny G, as some of you are going to come to know them. Again, thank you everybody who has been redeeming, and thank you everybody, especially you guys who have been gifting subs. I really, really appreciate it. So, we are going to be moving directly into the Bliblio Mansion that we left off in last time. As we left off, some of you are going to see copies of yourself. That's just because I forgot that I left you where you were. Please don't freak out as I fix this.
There's two of me.
Perfectly okay. And
Everything's fine.
everything
Who
is
am
fine.
I?
Nobody freak out. So, as you all are surrounding this body, Incursion and Alistair come by to relieve the two clerics who are going to take Cinder and Blanc's body away and bring them back to the caravan and lay them to rest. As you all look... Go ahead.
Sorry. You can go ahead and continue.
Okay. As you all look through the rest of this area, you see this black-scaled dragonborn, large axe in hand, as he looks down and cranes his neck back up, and in one last breath, he says, "It should have been you," and falls dead as his finger points directly towards Maresh.
EMP is going to inspect the body and basically talk to Maresh. While I do commend you for exacting your vengeance on your enemies, this body is no longer viable for study due to the massive hole in the victim's chest caused by your missiles.
Worry not, my autonomous friend. We'll find you subjects yet.
Okay, please roll me an investigation check. Okay. As you're searching through the body, there's a few things that you do notice. Number one, his robes are very specific. You've seen them before. These are very similar to the robes that you saw in the Citadel. You also notice that his hands are covered in blood. However, the blood is also mixed with something black and viscous. It's something that you're familiar with, but you're not exactly sure if this is what you're thinking of. It looks like oil. It looks like some sort of grease-based lubricant, but you can't really tell because it's just so filthy. But what you can tell is that there is a trail of dragonborn footprints coming from upstairs to downstairs, covered in this sort of mixture.
Well, whoever they were, they seem to be focused on killing you, Sir Maresh, and I'm sure you have some questions that need answering. May I suggest something?
You may.
And EMP is going to decapitate it.
Okay, you take your dagger and you just zig 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 boom, and you have now a dragonborn head. That is the exact sound that is the exact sound that you make when you decapitate somebody. Zig 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 woo.
Zig zig ah.
And EMP is going to toss the head to Maresh.
Decapitation, excellent.
The next
Very
time
true.
we are questioned about whether this task is complete, show them this. You were approached by Raimi, who questioned your ability to get the job done. With this head and the sample of creatures I have collected, it which should prove to her and anyone else that you or we are capable.
An
The only
excellent
issue that I
idea.
foresee is the fact that you are banished from the city. Hopefully your presence doesn't cause too much of a stir. Then again, you are carrying a head now.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, there's still one more body we're missing.
Very true.
So you
Yes,
all
we
are
must
standing.
find Keisha.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, we must find Keisha.
So you all are standing right now on a staircase that's leading up. Alistair, Incursion, as you come in, you watch the carnage, you see what is happening, and it is a sight to behold. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, both of you. Alistair and Incursion. Okay.
Oh, sorry, that was persuasion. Sorry.
You still got a natural 20. I'm not going to take that from you. So,
Oh, I didn't even see that.
yeah, it's a natural 20, so I'm not going to take that from you.
Thank you.
No worries. Did Caro get one? Incursion, did you get one too? You did. Okay, so both of you got a natural 20.
We see everything.
-1, so I'm like, I see almost everything.
No, you see a whole lot, but both of you are coming in. This is like, oh, blood! There's so much. This is awesome. And as you look around, you notice to your left lines of Warforged that are stood up almost like scarecrows. However, they are dripping blood. In the center, you're finding what looks to be some sort of a vat, and it is overflowing with blood. And as you're looking around and looking into the different rooms where you saw Chrissy and Madigan take out the bodies of those who was once living members of the caravan, you notice that there is a ritual circle in them. Alistair, an Incursion. I would like for you both to roll Arcana checks. Incursion, you roll a disadvantage.
Okay, make sure I'm clicking the right one this time.
Okay. Remember, disadvantage. Perfect. Okay. So that is 11 for you. Oh, I just reached 101 followers. Oh, I'm happy for that.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Poggers in the chat, everyone.
I know. Thanks, everybody, so much. That means that I do a mukbang with my wife. Let me explain what that is real quick. That is where we make a meal, and then we have it, and it's just a big AMA. But it'll be that kind of fun. As you guys are looking into each one of these circles, Evil Emu, the only thing that you know is that it's transmutation.
Mm-hmm.
However, Alistair, the only thing that you know is that it's transmutation. Incursion, the only thing that you know is that this is specifically for blood. So both of you together compare notes, and that's what you come up with.
It's like some kind of solution.
The transmuting blood, or the horrible thing. What did I walk into? I was asleep for several weeks, like I do, and
No one woke me up. Battle was happening. I have an axe. Also, why use the dagger? I have an axe. So it's one spell swing. Cuts off a head. No problem.
Yes, very, very appropriate. I'm not quite as strong as you, my friend, but I have other talents and make some sparkles.
Yes, magic, me no. No, I don't magic.
I think we'd be a good team.
Okay, you make a few sparkles over top of the bodies, and everyone's a little bit weirded out that there's a fireworks display over top of a lot of blood. But it's a great way that you guys get this started. Maresh, roll me a perception check, please.
Whoa!
Another natural 20? Did I mess with the
Burn them
RNG
all
or something?
now.
Sure.
The gods will it.
Okay. So, Maresh, as you are looking around and you notice something that is up his sleeve, he's wearing 6 bracelets up one arm, and each one of them is digging into his skin. It's of a very like viscous silvery metal that looks almost liquid.
I'll try to pull them off of his arm.
Okay, it doesn't really pull off. They're not really bracelets. They're almost like augmentations. However, if you would like to try to rip them off, I will allow you.
Yeah, I'll rip them off.
Okay, roll me a strength check, or you could do something totally different.
How about I'm gonna use my Ray of Frost to freeze his arm at the shoulder and break it off.
Ooh.
Okay, I've seen this movie. That's that's hardcore, and
We're not even on a train, guys.
No, we're not, and I love it. So you absolutely do that, and you break it off and you crumble it into a bunch of pieces. And as you do, you now have an arm with all 6 of these bands attached to it.
Excellent form.
So, if you guys are finished dismembering the Dragonborn, would you like to continue on or search anything else on this floor, or are you going to be heading upstairs?
EMP will head upstairs.
Okay. EMP,
Like-
I would like for you. Give me just 1 second, guys. I would like for you to please look towards the bottom of your screen. I'm going to be revealing an area for you. Please place your token there.
Okay.
All right, everybody else.
Alistair would like to take a look at the bracelets. You said they're kind of almost like a liquid, so just see if I can make sense of what they are and if they will respond to shape water.
Okay, is Shape Water a cantrip or is it a numbered spell?
It is a cantrip.
Okay. You take a look at it and you're trying to examine it as much as you can. I'm going to give you either intelligence, investigation, or arcana, whichever's best for you.
Unfortunately, they're all the same, so let's stick with Arcana because it makes sense.
Got it. Okay.
Ooh, no.
You start casting the spell around it, not knowing what's going to happen, and it does shift.
Ooh. Okay. Well, there's at least some water in here.
I hope so.
I'm gonna try and freeze one of them because that's one of the things that you can do.
Okay. You now have another frozen part of a already frozen dude's arm.
Well, like one of the bands itself. Like, does it break? Does it?
Oh. Doesn't break, but it does appear to crackle and look very brittle.
Ooh. Okay.
Like candy.
Okay, so let me go.
Suggest eating this.
Awesome. So let me go around really quick. Let's go Breeze. Is there anything that you would like to be doing right now? Would you like a leg or a wing or
Would you like fries with that?
or
No,
that?
I would like to go ahead and go upstairs as well. Follow
Okay.
EMP.
Okay, please take a look at the bottom of the map and you'll see an open area. You can put yourself next to EMP. Incursion, what would you like to be doing?
Fascinated by all my Alistair friends' magic-y stuff. I see everyone's starting to go upstairs, so I slowly start following.
Okay, same thing.
Yep.
Maresh,
I'll head upstairs as well.
same thing. Alistair, are you going to stick around or you want to go upstairs?
Not wanting to be the squishy magic user all alone, I will go upstairs as well.
Don't worry, friend.
Okay. So you do so. As you get up here, you all notice that this is like a sitting room, almost like a parlor. You notice that there is a door to your, 2 doors to your left, a door in front of you, and a door to your right.
Ew. Oh, this is a lovely room. We must have tea here once we get rid of all the refuse and gore.
What's wrong
There-
with the gore?
There is no gore in this room.
Well, in this house, unfortunately.
There you go.
Okay. Oh shit! My roll 20 just crashed.
Okay, well, when you get back, you can still hear me, so let me set the scene just a little bit.
Yeah.
As you look in, there are 6 chairs. They're all put into 2 small looking circles. Small bench on the left-hand side, a few small topiaries, a book that is seemingly left by itself on the edge of that bench. 2 doors. They both appear very dirty. 2 large bookshelves that are flanking the staircase, and a door towards your right and towards your south.
I'd like to examine the lone book.
Okay. As you take a look at it and you open it to see what is around it, if there's anything interesting about it, it has what appears to be a large half orb on the top of it, where you can see some sort of a silvery powdered liquid moving through it, and it's moving in some kind of thick suspension.
Very strange.
What languages do you speak?
I know Common, Dragonic, Elvish, Infernal, and Primordial.
Unfortunately, you don't know the language that this book is written in. Would you like to make an intelligence check to try to see if you can figure it out?
I will.
Okay, roll me an intelligence check. You believe this may be Dwarvish. Some of the symbols look familiar.
Another dwarf book.
Did you say Dwarvish?
I did.
EMP moves towards Maresh and tries to read it, since he
Okay.
speaks Dwarvish.
This is a book of soul siphoning. This is one step in a very violent method to make Warforged.
EMP relays that to everyone else. Personally, I was one of the few that chose to be in this body. This book makes it so that the person has no option.
Wow. Sir, you had balls of steel.
Whoa.
Technically.
Damn it! What's with that delivery?
Very nice.
You broke it.
Oh my god!
That's a
Oh, that
new
was
way
so
to break
good.
the DM.
Oh,
And mate.
Okay, you get a card of inspiration for
buying
that.
you a
That
drink,
was
sir.
so good.
I am
You gonna flip that card over and tempt the fates?
oh, I'm flipping one over. I forgot to say that. I'm burning one of the ones
Oh,
that I
yeah,
had
yeah.
saved from last time.
Also, Kiro already started out with one, so the one that you give him is automatically flipped too.
yes, since he is a new player.
Okay. First card. Second card. Okay, so the first one was Alistair. Second one was
Mhm.
Caro. I need for both of you to roll me a d6.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
At least it's not the insta-death card.
Fire in the hole.
1 second, I'm just looking through a quick list I have up. Okay. So EMP announces that to everybody else. You guys make the best one-liner I've heard in ages. Good God, thank you so much. Chicken nuggets. God, I love that I can say that, and it means something so wonderful. So as you guys are in this area, is there anything else that you would like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead, Breeze.
I'm gonna step towards Resh and remember that I got that vial from Parpy and see if that is similar.
Okay. Roll me. I'm going to say perception check, intelligence check, or perception or intelligence, whichever's best for you.
Okay.
While she's rolling that, does anybody else want to do something? 7. You just can't tell because of the suspension. That's what's sort of throwing you off. But the powder looks very familiar.
I'm gonna go to the door to the right, trying to make some space. It's a little crowded back here, and just kind of put my ear to it and just listen for anything.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. While he does that, is there anything else you all would like to do?
I'll go through the door on the left.
My
Okay.
friend, before we go through any doors, might I make a suggestion? Like shouting to Maresh as he's reaching for the door. Given
so.
the terrible things happened, apparently, let's use something I've been working on. I take out a little sheet and kind of like flurl it over to the side next to me, and suddenly there's this little crappy Halloween costume sheet ghost, as there's now a sheet over one of my unseen servants.
Okay.
Can I have ritual cast that on the way there?
Yeah, sure.
Since there wasn't a lot of setup, so I didn't.
And
get to
you
say
have
it.
a sheet over top of an unseen servant. There you go, bud. As I change this and make this controllable by you.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
So this is Jeeves, and maybe since Jeeves doesn't actually exist and is completely loyal, maybe we let it open some doors and take whatever hits might be waiting on the other side.
So as you do that, Incursion places their ear against the door and just hears a constant coming from the other side.
Which door does Jeeves open? Left or right?
Maresh was going to open the door to the northwest.
You hear anything over there, my friend?
Some weird whirling noise. You think you could ask Jeeves to open this one?
Dealer's choice, friends. Do we go for the whirly gig or the whatever's behind door number 2?
Ask Jeeves, by the way, is not a sponsor. Go ahead.
This is Mr. Tumnus. We can name it whatever we want.
Do these noises sound at all similar to our friend here, EMP?
It does not.
All right, let's check out the noise then, I say.
I step behind.
So I will send Mr. Tumnus to open the door and kind of hide behind my new friend and let him try to jiggle it.
Okay. I heard somebody say, "I ready." Who's ready?
I ready an axe.
Got it. All right.
The big one.
You get your axe ready in a baseball stance. Anybody else?
EMP has his rapier ready.
Pulling it out, ready to stab.
Already a ray of frost?
As always, remember, ray attacks do go through people, so specific with ray. Do you have anything else that maybe you can arc and make a twist? Otherwise, Breeze is going to get a ray right in the butt.
I am going to actually get Thorn Whip ready.
Got it?
Then change that to Acid Splash. I can throw that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's arc it. Okay, so you all have something. Mr. Tumnus reaches for the door handle and it's locked.
It's never that easy.
Are we trying to be subtle or are we trying to be abrasive?
I believe all the threats have been neutralized in this building.
Because we have a barbarian lockpick right here.
Mr. Tumnus, if you would clear the way for our new friend.
Have at it.
I give it a big old kick.
Okay. You give it a big old kick. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. You reach your foot back and you listen to the crunching of the wood all around the handle. You think you got a really good hit on it.
I give it a push, see if it opens.
You push and Barbarian, I'm just going to say you crumple the rest of it away. So as you press it, you see a room covered in blood. And in the center, laying on the table, is the body of Keisha. Dozens of tubes coming out of it from all directions, and a small glow underneath its body.
Oh, shit.
EMP will approach the body. And does the mechanism look familiar?
Roll me a wisdom check at advantage. Okay.
Oh wait, that's a wisdom.
Wisdom save. You rolled a 7 and a 6.
Yeah.
So I think it would be the same regardless.
Yeah.
Either way, your DC was 8. As you're looking at this, you remember when you went through the change. This was the way that they kept the original body alive before the soul was transferred.
EMP, can you help her?
I will try. She seems to still be alive, just... This is the operation before the soul is moved. So from what it looks like, her soul is still there. But this would be tricky. Just ripping out the tubes from her could just release the soul into the nether.
What are we supposed to do? Complete the process?
Is there anything in that book?
EMP will pull it out and see what he can find.
How much time do you want to spend?
Well, this is... Marash has the closest connection to Keisha compared to everyone here. So how determined is he to get Marash back? Or how determined is Marash to get Keisha back?
Quite, but I'd say 5 minutes should be.
Okay. The reason being is that EMP, if you're going to be spending your time trying to find a solution, the rest of the party is going to go on without you. Is that acceptable?
Yeah?
Okay. So you are going to do so, and we're going to do a series of checks. This is going to be the same thing as a death saving throw, okay? So if you pass 3 times, you will find a method. If you fail 3 times, you will not. And you'll just have to try. There is a way to do this, and I know it. All right? So you just have to be able to get those specific tasks done, and then you could save Keisha's life. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a riddle for everybody else. You all can help. This is a little bit of a intelligence game. So, everybody else, EMP is going to be doing this. EMP, please roll me a d20. As you all are seeing this happening, knowing that this is going to be their time, EMP, you have your first failure.
I use my card to give it to him to roll that.
Roll again, please. Okay, you succeed twice. This was the card from Incursion.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Whatever he would gift or whatever he would assist, it was going to be doubled.
Awesome.
So EMP, you have 2 successes now. Everybody else, go ahead. And are you going to be going anywhere else, or are you just going to be waiting on EMP?
Regardless of what the group does, I'm just going to tap him on the shoulder and say good luck and give him some guidance.
Are you doing guidance?
Mhm.
Okay. How long does guidance last?
Guidance lasts. Give me 1 second.
No worries. While he gets me that answer, Breeze, go ahead.
1 minute. So I figured.
EMP, you have an inspiration card. Okay, so 1 minute. So this will count towards your next one. Breeze, you wanted to do something?
No, I didn't. I was gonna just move in and wait.
Okay, gotcha. Incursion, Maresh, you guys want to do anything?
I was going to ask Alistair to have Jeeves try and open the other door, the northwest one I was going through.
And I'll
Sure.
set up on the other side just in case that door opening releases something.
Okay.
Yep.
So you do so. As Mr. Tumnus goes and opens this unlocked door, you find a room that is strewn in 3 feet high with bones, all of which seem to be completely stripped of any flesh.
Does anyone need any bones?
I can't do anything with bones. I need organs. Pun not intended.
A pipe organ or... Sorry.
Perfectly valid question. So while that is happening, Breeze is going to be inside. Maresh is going to... are you guys going to be doing anything else, or are you just going to open each door?
Yeah, let's open the other one.
Okay. As you
Spooky,
open
scary
up
ghost.
this door, you see what appears to be some sort of a large, almost upright coffin. And this room is covered in blood, from ceiling to floor.
Was someone in there?
Roll me an investigation check or a perception check. They'll give you 2 different answers. Okay. Looking in this room and looking at this coffin, what you see are dozens of little blades that are strewn all up and down this coffin lining. There is enough blood in here that it has to be multiple people.
It's like a
An
person
iron
shredder. I love that band. Anyway,
There is a room to the south. And also, Breeze, you notice that there is a doorway towards the south next to you as well. And a door to the north. You guys gonna open up the south door?
I put my ear to it first. Try to listen, make sure.
Roll me a perception check. You don't hear anything, unfortunately.
Sounds clear.
Spooky ghost.
Mr. Tumnus, if you would.
Voop. As this door opens up, you see multiple bottles placed on top of the tables, all of which are filled with some kind of powder. A powder extremely similar to the ones that you found, or the ones that were given to you by Parpy.
We got more powdered bottles in here.
May I have those?
Yeah. You want the lot?
A couple.
I grab a couple for her.
Okay, you can put that you have 2 liters of this powder now, in addition to the 1 liter you currently have. 3 total. There is a door to the south.
What is this? Some kind of...
EMP, please
Shall
roll
we?
again.
Okay.
You have your
I'm
first
gonna
failure and 2 successes.
Yep, I'll use my inspiration from exactly 10 chicken nuggets.
Okay,
roll
exactly
that.
10 chicken nuggets. Okay, you do so. Roll again. 3 successes.
Oh, I was gonna say if he uses guidance to turn that into a 20, would that double or?
Not really, but
Yeah.
go for
I
it.
got
Roll
excited.
roll a d4.
I got excited.
Oh, me rolling a d4?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d4.
Nope.
It's okay. As you're looking through, you know exactly where to go. You find the table of contents and you scroll exactly through what is happening. He is right now in the process of having the essence transferred. However, there wasn't enough blood. This room is covered in it. But as you're looking around, you also remember that Cinder was a blood witch. And as you see the blood that is pumping through, you're also noticing that some of the blood is actually levitating and moving above him. So he must be a universal recipient. And because of that, his body is able to stay alive. Or, sorry, her body is able to stay alive. So,
Because of the blood?
because of the blood and because of the magic power within it. It's not only a blood witch's blood, but it's also draconic blood from Blanc. So it is very possible for you to remove these tubes one at a time, seal them up, cauterize, and make sure that the vessels are connected. This is something that you can do. You've done it before. This would take a skill check, and you need to succeed in 2 of them.
Okay.
So, would you like to make this skill check alone?
Before I do so, for anyone willing to listen, I say that out loud, that Keisha still has a chance. The tubes can be removed, but I will need some help taking the tubes out and closing the wounds. But I do believe that she still has a chance.
I'll help you out.
As will
I'm
I.
not. I'm not medically gifted, but my shoulder rubs are very good for skill checks.
Okay. So as you all gather around the body of Keisha, I'm going to allow this to be a group check. Since 3 of you are going to be helping, 1 of you is going to be helping magically with guidance. One of you is going to be helping with a medicine check. 1 of you is going to be helping with a dexterity check. And EMP, you can help with a medicine check that is boosted, since you are a physiker.
Mm-hmm.
So I need for your check with an added d4.
Okay. Let's see. Medicine check with a d4.
Okay. Okay, that's a dirty 20. It's very good. Next is going to be the person doing an assisted medicine check. Who would like to roll the medicine check?
I will do that.
Okay.
Actually, my dexterity is terrible. Would you mind if I did it?
Go ahead.
Much obliged.
And I give Maresh a guiding high five.
You do so. Okay. Very good medicine check. And now a dexterity check from Breeze. Okay.
Guiding fist bump.
Okay.
Okay, now how do I do the D4?
In
Use-
the widgets on the left-hand side, you can click on those.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
4.
It's a 4?
Yes. Forgot I had the digital dice still in it.
Oh, you had the digital dice on D&D Beyond. Okay, I believe you.
Yes.
All right, so 4 is added. All right. I know the DC, so I know what it takes in order to bring Keisha back. EMP, I would like for you to go to the dice rolling widget on the left-hand side, and I want for you to click GM at the very top left. You are
Okay.
going to roll a single D20. No one else is going to be able to see this but the people on the stream. And they're going to see it at a delay. So this is going to be a true roll.
Okay.
Okay. Your hands run and you pull everything out. Breeze takes each one of those tubes and you instantly start to and you start to mess everything, or you start to clean up all of the mess as Alistair is sending his guidance and helping you as much as possible. You're using your healer's kit to sew up as many of the small stitches around each one of those each one of the blood vessels. Blood is escaping, is going into different places. Maresh is pinching each one of the vessels so it does not, so he does not exsanguinate. As you're finishing each one of the stitches, the last of those pop out. You finish those stitches and then you seal the wound. Over the top, you know exactly how to stitch it, what salve to use, and you make the cleanest of patches to go over the top. As you finish that out, roll me a perception check, please. You start to hear coming from Keisha's chest.
EMP takes a step back. Congratulations, everybody. We have successfully brought back Keisha.
EMP, you get a card of inspiration for that.
Woo!
I give him like the heaviest like shoulder pat, like barbarian style. Well done, you mechanical mastermind.
Thank you.
I'll place a hand on his back and just calmly say, "Thank you."
Okay. There's still more to this area to be searched, if that is something you would like to do. Would you like to keep searching? Or would you like to bring Keisha home?
EMP will tell everybody, I will stand back and monitor if everyone would like to search the rest of this building for more information.
I
believe
still
we
have
should.
questions. Let's explore.
Okay.
You give the biggest yell and I'll come running.
Noted.
All right. You all know where all the doors are. In front of Mr. Tumnus is a door. Just to the northeast of Breeze is a door. And to the very south of Alistair's is another door. What would you like to do?
Shall we go through this first door near me?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Mr. Tumnus?
I'll get up and listen first.
Okay.
And
Roll a
then-
perception check.
Perception. Boop.
Okay. You hear a bubbling.
Something's bubbling. And I'll switch places with Mr. Tumnus.
Okay. We'll just say that Mr. Tumnus is going to open all doors from now on, just to pass the time.
Yep.
As it does, it's a hallway that leads down and towards the south. It is a dead-end hallway. Roll me a perception check for the first person that walks in.
I will.
Breeze, roll me a perception check. Okay. As you look down in those bubbles, you notice that those bubbles look very similar to the slithering trackers that you fought before. However, they're lost all form, and now they're simply just bubbling fluid. Now roll me a wisdom check. You notice that 2 of them are frozen solid.
I relay that.
Okay.
Interesting, considering the monsters had a weakness to fire. Why would someone freeze them?
Preservation?
Keep the drinks cool.
Never tried that with ale. Was that good?
With anything. Refreshing.
Well, I tried that a while ago when we were in the Elven Village. It didn't go over well.
Need to have a heartier constitution, friend.
Is anybody going to search the hallway?
I'll go in.
Okay. You know these slithering trackers very well. There's a little bit of your blood still around them.
Oh no.
Oof.
Sorry, Maresh.
As you pass by the two frozen ones, one of them very crackly, you look down this long hallway, which is familiar. It's the one that Blanc called down to, and you can still see the acid-edged damage that is done to the door on the other side. You can clearly see out into the veranda.
I'll tell everyone. One of our late members explored this area before. I believe one of these places was a wine cellar of sorts.
Say no more, and I run through.
Okay, you do so. As you do, place yourself where you want to be.
Oh no.
EMP calls out.
You do find a wine cellar. Don't f***ing at me, Twitter. I know that a cellar is supposed to be in the underground. It's
We
a
settled it
fantasy.
last time. It's the wine attic.
Yeah, it's a
The
wine
next
attic.
level.
Totally next level. But there are vents upon vents stacked up tall.
Oh, beautiful.
EMP calls out. Please find our missing member's equipment. It could be somewhere around here.
Got it. I just start dashing down the hallway. I'll come back for you, beautiful. Don't worry.
Okay, you do so. There is another room that is wide open, which is a bedroom. In this bedroom, there is a fireplace with a magical flame. There is also a small wardrobe and a large bed that looks freshly slept in.
Maresh, do you know if they would have kept your companion's items in a wardrobe, or would they just throw it somewhere?
I couldn't say, but it would do well to check them.
I checked the wardrobe.
Roll me an investigation check, please, or perception, whichever's best for you.
Can I smash? I'm just kidding.
You can smash it. Yeah, it's just a dresser. Okay. So you and your barbarian style, I heard what you said, so I'm going to take this intention. You start ripping out the drawers and just dumping them over. So you start tossing the place like you're... Never mind. And as you're pulling everything out, there are some very interesting sets of clothes here. None of it seems to be something that you're familiar with being a part of the caravan, but some of these look like they could be very, very useful. You also notice that some of them also tingle a little bit when you're touching them.
Ooh, tingly. I keep this one.
Okay. You do so.
There's some weird clothing in here. One of them make me fingers tingle.
It's kind of a thick cloak, a little heavy.
Good for winter. I kind of throw it around my back real quick. I throw it back like it's
Okay.
dramatic.
You-
And just go.
And it does.
Does it really do that?
No, it is not a cloak of billowing. It's just it's a very heavy cloak, so you throw it far back and it just falls down really fast. It's very heavy.
Heavy
Like-
cloak.
Ignore the flashing lights. That's just my lighting cue malfunctioning.
Got it.
I'd like to open this door down
I
here.
shout to Incursion from the wine attic. Be right there while I'm looking for like the nicest vintage.
Okay, roll me a investigation check or an intelligence check, whichever is easiest for you, Alistair. Well, your nobility, correct?
Yep.
At advantage.
Yeah. Any chance it could be history?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just goes to show how much I know about wine.
Oof.
Okay. You believe that you do find an interesting vintage. You find Hrisvelger number 9.
I mean, I instantly want to sing, but I don't want to get you demonetized, so.
Thank you.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna just take a couple of those and pocket them for myself.
Okay, there's only one bottle.
Take that one then.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll celebrate accomplishments.
Okay.
Come, Mr. Tumnus, let's go.
Okay. Mr. Tumnus grabs a few others, just random bottles, and
Yep.
follows you. Maresh, as you're looking inside, you see nothing but decrepit coffins.
I'll start opening them one by one.
You start opening them, and as you open them, you do find your party's missing inventory. So yes, if one of you want to have that bag of tricks, go ahead. But you also notice that there's other items that are inside of these coffins that you're unfamiliar with.
I'm gonna come down and assist.
Okay.
I put my ear to the door that's right here.
You clearly hear Maresh and Breeze messing with stuff.
Oh, open the door. Hello.
Okay, you open up the door, and it falls off the hinges and falls flat. This door is mostly destroyed.
Oh, shoddy work. Needs a better competitor.
Okay.
We found the equipment, as well as some other interesting items.
Ooh, new toys. Yes.
Okay, so I would like for all of you, because I know where this is going, all of you to roll me a d20. This is what I do for hordes. Maresh or Breeze? Maresh, Breeze, and Incursion. Who wants... two of you have to roll. Two of you have to re-roll. I can't have three of you with the same number.
I'll re-roll.
Okay, Maresh, roll again.
I will.
Okay, Breeze, roll again. Nice.
Good
Okay.
stuff.
Yes, very much. Okay, EMP. You find what appears to be a small statuette. The statuette is looks sort of like a pair of very wide pants or pantaloons, some kind of worker's garment. But just that, it looks like it could have been unfinished. But it's got a large round base, and it looks like it's sort of crossed legs, sort of making a... Hold on a second, I'll actually just get up here and do this. Yep. So you're making the cross leg just like that. So, ta-da, bump. Yep. Sorry,
Careful.
my horns got stuck in the chandelier. So that is what you get. Maresh rolled. Alistair. You find a kilt.
Yes.
You find something that just looks like a large utility kilt. It has a sporran in the front, and it has a very wide belt across the top. Incursion, you did not reroll, correct?
Negative.
Okay. You find what appears to be a large cudgel. This is much bigger than you were expecting, and there also appears to be something odd about the hilt. There is an actual rubber grip on the bottom of it. This is meant for combat, but the rubber grip is strange. It has some kind of etching and a few runes on it.
Ooh, magic-y.
Mm-hmm. Maresh, you find a ring.
Can I sense any magic coming from it?
You do. And as you sort of put it on and try to feel it, it is heavy, but it also tingles a little bit when you touch it.
Interesting.
Breeze. Just 1 second. Roll me a d4. Okay. You find a pair of boots that are perfectly your size.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pocket those, or try them on.
Okay. You take off your shoes if you're wearing any, and you slip these on. They feel very fuzzy. They feel almost like they're coated in feathers on the inside, and they're incredibly soft and light.
These feel very comfortable. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep these.
Okay. Maresh, there is a room to your south if you would like to continue exploring.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you pop in, and you see what appears to be some sort of a bunch of storage shelves. All of these storage shelves are mostly rotted away. There is only one of them that is full of food. So inside this pantry, you get enough for one measure of traveling food.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Which brings the caravan up to 7. Once the caravan reaches 10, it can move on to the next location. Okay. Would you all like to continue searching? There are doors here
Go ahead.
and here.
Let's go ahead and do the one that was south, that was near me when I first came in.
Okay. You open up this door to reveal what appears to be a lot of storage crates, all stacked up next to each other, and many, many different metal parts. Each one of these appears to be different body parts. Can I please get a wisdom check from Breeze, Maresh, Incursion, and Alistair? These are parts very, very similar to Warforged parts.
EMP, we got a lot of parts, spare parts if you need them.
Good to know. I might need an arm later.
Okay.
What about
Yeah.
a hand?
Ba-dum-bum.
I am currently
That's the thing.
okay over here.
Wow, these usually cost an arm and a leg.
Boo!
Shun.
Oh, good.
That's good, though. That's good. Would you like a card of inspiration for that one?
I'll never say no to those.
Okay.
How many am I allowed to have now
One.
under the new rules?
One at a
Oh.
time.
Well, then
One.
flip this one because I still have one.
Thanks to you, freaking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, then flip this one automatically.
It's
You've
time.
activated my trap card.
And there's the instant death card.
Yep,
Wait,
no, it isn't.
it's well deserved.
You're level 4?
Yep.
You feel very sluggish all of a sudden.
Oh no.
You have lost one of your spell slots
Oh.
Permanently?
for the day. You can get it back with a short rest.
This is what happens when you make bad puns.
Your patron is displeased. He revoked some of his power.
There appears to be only one more door in this level.
I'm gonna take a nap for an hour.
Okay.
Let's open up that final door.
Okay,
Rub
this
on
door
my-
is locked.
Boom.
Roll me an
Incursion.
attack.
Oh, an attack.
Roll
Yes.
me an attack. I know what you're trying to do. It's a door, so yes, you definitely hit it. 12 points of damage. You wreck this door, and inside you see what appears to be a chest full of gold.
Ooh.
Shinies.
Mhm.
I give the chest a little poke with the great axe.
Okay. You give it a little bit of a poke, and as you do, you see that a lot of the coin seems kind of bouncy.
That's interesting. Maresh, did you see that?
Indeed, I did.
Maresh, what languages do you speak?
Common, Dragonic, Elvish, Infernal, and Primordial.
Okay. In Infernal, in the bottom, on the bottom of that lid, you see it written. One second. Let me actually bring that up. What it says. You see written underneath. Arn Grim. The gold will be yours once we receive the next shipment of echelons. Do not fail us this time. The newest batch of caravaneers has just come in. I want the blue one.
I read that as well, since I can read Infernal.
Never
I'll
mind.
relay this information to the party.
Yep. Well, somebody's popular.
It looks like I have some business with a certain dwarf.
A dwarf. What you do this time?
She sent my friends to their death, and she tried to get me too.
Well, you're
Well-
not, so you know what that means.
Correction. She sent you to your death. And because you survived, everyone around you died.
Is that psychic damage, DM?
To me, damn.
Oof.
EMP, do
Can
you
I
want a
offer you
card of
some
inspiration?
ointment, Maresh, for that burn?
Do you want an inspiration card for that EMP? Because, yeah, wow.
Cleric! Is there a
Oh,
cleric?
yeah. Or
I
it's
can't
a
even
flip,
be mad
but
about
yeah.
that. I can't even be mad about that one.
I'm gonna
That was-
cast Spare the Dying just in case.
Good line.
EMP is very blunt.
Should be carrying a great maul.
Okay, so this area has been fully examined. Is there anything you would like to take with you that I've mentioned?
Battle kilt.
How heavy is this chest?
It's probably about 70 pounds total.
Would you all assist me in carrying this back to the caravan?
Oh, give me 10 minutes and I can make another one and they can carry it.
We still need to transport Keisha.
Yes.
Yeah.
I trust us moving Keisha more than these things, so we'll let them move the chest.
Also, does gold move like that? I feel like it doesn't.
It doesn't. I won't make you roll in a check for that. Also, I just got to share this. I have the best wife in the world. She literally just sent me. I made friends with. Never mind. I can't even. I shouldn't be saying it, but
The point is
Make
she
it-
made friends.
she made friends
Just make it friends.
now, which is perfect.
Yay.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Woo.
Okay, so right now you guys are going to be making your way back through the barrel tour with the body of Keisha and with your spoils. I'm going to be moving you all back through until we reach barrel tour.
I am honestly worried.
You all are coming down from the south. As you are moving, you see the citadel in the distance. You see nobody around the citadel parapets as you normally do. As you start moving forward, I need for everybody to please give me a perception check.
This is not a good sign.
I think I've never rolled anything higher than a natural 20 on my perceptions. Except it's always 19.
I'm about to say. It's like, well, I know that you can roll other stuff because I see the great axe, but I'm still been rolling very consistently, and I enjoy it. As you guys are looking around, you're also noticing that you see nobody from the Citadel who is out. You saw people before, like manning the stables, working around in the parapets, on the ramparts, on the top levels of the Citadel. You see nobody at this point. But the streets are still busy. The one thing that you can see is the Robidoux clan that are out in front of Vorga's. and they look to be arguing about bags of money again. At this point, you're just now getting to the closest part of the top of the city. Now, with that information, does that change your course?
EMP pulls Maresh aside. You are a marked man. And apparently, we got into a little bit of a scuffle because of my appearance. It might be best for us to blend in with the crowd, especially since we are carrying a body around.
I'll give you my cloak that I found and a couple of the clothes that I took with as disguises.
You're right, but I still think we should head to the Citadel. We have some business to discuss.
Can we get your friend back to the caravan first, though? Not sure if taking a body to the Citadel would be a good idea.
I have an idea.
What is it, Madam Breeze?
Is there a possibility I can do cure wounds to bring more life to Keisha? So we're not carrying her around. She is with us.
It is possible. Keisha is in a very, very bad state. So they will need long-term care. But it is something you could possibly do. You're attempting to make Keisha ambulatory?
Yes.
Okay. I know what you're trying to do, and it would probably take a lot of healing. Roll me a medicine check, please. Okay.
Ooh.
So you would absolutely know that even if you brought them back, they would still have a ridiculous amount of exhaustion just from the near-death experience, or the actual death experience, actually. You also don't know what they had done inside their body other than just adjust the blood. And Keisha apparently was a universal donor, or sorry, universal recipient. There's a lot of different things that you're not too aware of. They may be ambulatory, but they may also be incredibly slow. You're not sure how this is going to affect them.
Let's go ahead and get Keisha back to the caravan, and then we will take care of the Citadel.
All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. So you pass by, and as you pass by Vorgas, you see a lot of them still arguing, and they are arguing about the weight of different barrels and how much they must cost. But as you see them, they're going by, and they're like, "Oh, caravaneers! Hello! You are... Oh, I am so sorry." And they clasp their hands down and begin to pray. And they say, "Please, Clangadin go with you. I am so sorry to see one of yours has fallen. Goodbye, and thank you for all that you have done." And they simply stay there in prayer, bowing their heads to you as they're going by, or as you are walking by.
I just give a nod as we walk by.
You do so.
Will Queen Elizabeth wave?
Okay.
I'll just keep walking.
Okay, you do. As eventually you get towards the dog and duck, you see Parpy still sad and still being consoled by the rest of the knock-noggins. And as
I will go to Parpy.
You're going to Parpy?
Yes, I'm gonna go to Parpy.
EMP does the same,
Okay.
remembering what he did earlier.
He comes up and he's...
It
Hi.
seems I have caused some distress, and I apologize, Parpy, but I have some good news. Keisha is with us.
Yes, Parpy. We have Keisha. We found Keisha.
runs off to go run at Keisha, and instantly...
Parpy, wait.
Keisha, 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 Keisha!
And hold on there.
Ooh. Keisha.
Yeah.
Keisha!
Keisha not feeling good right now.
Oh.
Keisha
Ooh.
still needs to. Keisha needs a lot of rest to be back to Keisha.
Knock noggins! And you see like 30 different dwarves come out, each one of them in troubadour full outfits. They're like, hey, Barbie, what's going on? Oh, you're back. Is that Keisha's alive?
Keisha
Everybody,
is
let's
alive.
go! And as you're now starting to get a full, like 30-piece band, marching band, starting to walk you out of the city. As this is happening, you're seeing other people start to look out their windows. Everybody else is, what is going on? And then you're also seeing the guards as they're coming forward, each one of them putting their massive tower shields and their big axes on their back, and they're looking up and trying to see what's happening. And the moment that they see all of the rest of you, and they stand at attention with their shields on either side, creating sort of like a barricade and also a tribute as you walk more south towards the caravan.
This is quite the opposite of a low profile.
Keisha was well loved.
Yes, she was.
So as you all get out,
She still will be.
she still will be. So as you all get out of the city, just enough, and you get back to the caravan, you lay Keisha back with the rest of the members of the caravan. Durian Plana and Lumissa take Keisha, put her into the medical tent, and make sure that she is well taken care of. You know that Keisha is going to be safe here, but needs some time to recover. In the meantime, you remember that there are things that need to be done. You remember that Stan did tell you that there was a problem inside of the Beryl Mines, that somebody did summon elementals and have now taken over the Beryl Mines, and no commerce can happen until that's all taken into account. You know that Stan works directly for the Robidos, so if that's somebody who would like to help, you could. The Knock Noggins also let you know that there is a entrance to the Underdark, which was discovered just recently in one of the oldest mines. But right now there's a bit of a pest problem. At least that's what they tell you.
Before we head out, I'd like to have Erazever use Identify on our new items.
Okay,
Yes.
you absolutely can. So let's go one at a time. Let's start with Maresh. What item did you receive?
The magic ring that felt heavy on my finger.
So Ring of Protection, +1.
Nice.
The boots.
Boots of Flight.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Ooh. The kilt.
It's the Taunting Tartan Surprise.
I already love it.
I love taunting, but it might be better on you.
The small statuette.
This is a figurine of disappointing power. It is a pair of legs. That's it. That's all it is. You summon it, and it's a pair of legs.
All right.
Nice.
I had a cloak and a cudgel.
The cloak is it's a cloak of protection, +1. And the cudgel is a cudgel of reach.
You mean to say I could smack someone farther away?
From 10 feet. You can magically increase or decrease the size of the cudgel to give it the reach property using a bonus action.
Incursion, being the barbarian that he is, uses it repeatedly down by his waistline.
Got it. So those are things that you can use for this session.
I love this thing. It's
What's
so
that?
stupid and genius. The taunting turns.
Oh, yeah. I like
Oh,
that one
boy.
too.
Oh, I love it.
See the what was it, the figurine of disappointing power?
Just imagine that there's legs. I haven't come
Yeah.
up with the names for them just yet. Because
That's
there's
fine.
like the onyx dog. It's just a pair of legs.
Yeah.
I need to come up
So-
with the pantaloons of just legs or something like that.
So since the ring is +1, instead of a +1 to my AC, it's actually +2.
No. It's a +1 to your AC and saving throws.
Oh.
The ring of protection is a standard item, so you'll be able to find that.
Gotcha.
Boots of flight.
Boots of flight or boots of flying? I think it's one of those two. So at this point, you all can equip, if you would like.
But it takes an hour to attune to.
We'll say it happens.
Mhm.
So as you all are getting equipped for the next little bout out, is there anything that you would like to do?
Gonna take out the really nice bottle of wine and say, I think we've all earned this, and let's have a toast to rescuing Keisha and whatever the hell happened to you, my friend, as I point to Maresh's scar.
Okay.
And
All right.
more the fallen. Good. They lost good friends. We lost good friends. Good can of fairness.
To
May
Blanc
they rest.
and Cinder. May they rest
Blanc
in
and
peace.
Cinder. Rest in glory.
Never forgotten.
Mhm.
EMP nods his head in silence.
All right. Let's see. I need for Alistair to roll me a d10.
Uh-oh.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. Breeze,
Yes.
you all of a sudden start feeling your body get really light and very lightheaded, and you're whoa.
Did I poison someone accidentally?
And you find yourself floating out of your body, out of your skin, it feels like. And then you find yourself, almost like you're swimming through the sea. And flipping, and you're taking your staff, and you're taking your sling bullets and swimming them all around you. And all of you are actually seeing her floating, and her staff and sling bullets floating around her at the exact same time.
Oh,
I seem to recall something like this happening to Desma.
That is correct. Breeze, because one of you drew a powerful arcana, and you drank one of the Hirschvelger vintages, you're getting a bonus feat.
Ooh.
This feat is called Hirschvelger Memories. It allows you to cast a very limited version of animate objects. You can find it on D&D Beyond.
It was called what again?
Hirschvelger, Hresvelgr. Memories.
Okay.
And you can only cast this while really drunk.
Fitting.
Great.
Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Pretty much. Just
I
it
have
can
to be like not.
you have to be f***ing wasted. But it's very possible.
Okay, spell that again for me.
Just type in memories and you should be able to find it.
Memories.
Animate the cup you're drinking out of. Have a conversation with it.
There you go. I put it into the Roll20 chat so that you can find it. So out of those two quests that you know are available, which would you like to take?
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
Could EMP replace his studded leather armor with half plate?
Yes, you can.
It'll take a total of 2 hours to do so.
It'll be fine.
am not finding it.
I'll add it to your character sheet.
Okay. And also the boots I am not able to find.
I'll
I
add those
point
to your
out.
character sheet as well.
I point out to everyone the cudgel as we're sipping this. And it's like, who wants a long cudgel? And as I bonus action, boom, 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 boom.
Okay. You make a very violent joke, but you absolutely do so. And everybody else is like, oh, yeah.
EMP replies, I'm afraid I must decline, seeing as how I have balls of steel, according to you.
Ah, man. I knew that joke was coming and I still fell for it. Oh, God. Okay.
More specifically,
You
balls
were
of
not
fire.
prepared.
I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to find this item. Boots.
I'll leave the cudgel for one of our fellow caravanners. I have quite a thing for the axe. You know, sometimes questions are axed, and I love axing.
Okay, they are added to your inventory, Breeze. And the features I will need to add a little bit later. But are you planning on getting very drunk in this adventure?
No.
Okay,
Do
so I'll add
it,
that.
do
I'll add
it.
that, and it'll be a little bit later. Just keep me honest, and I will make sure to remember that. But out of those two quests, which of those seem interesting to you?
I'd be down for a little pest extermination.
You say Underdark, I say how many.
I'll go.
And I as well.
All
Okay.
right.
But also commerce. I mean, do we want to stunt the commerce any longer than it needs to be? How do we feel about this city? Are they nice people? They seem nice.
So far,
Sounds
we've
like-
only really gotten a warm reception from the Knocknoggins, and this is their
Yes.
quest.
Then we do this for the Knocknoggins. They gave us quite a parade, and I love that little one, Prappy.
Parpy.
Barpy, sorry. It's the wine.
Okay.
Yes, let's go ahead and do that for Parpy and his family.
Just before we set off, EMP goes to the medical tent and tells everyone there that he will venture out, but he will return to monitor Keisha.
Okay. You do so. So as you all make your way out, you all get
Ooh.
yourself ready. Yes.
I was gonna say I wanted to take 2 of the health potions with me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was.
crud, we should
Yeah, we're getting to that
probably
point.
do that.
Incursion is new, so at this point, this is the preparation phase. So think Modern Warfare, and this is the loadout screen. As you look through the Discord, link in the top. As you look through the Discord, you can find all of the items now. Any of them that have 0 are now replenished. So feel free to take any of those items, and you can equip yourself with them to go on this adventure. You'll notice that a lot of things are pretty interesting. If it says attunement, this is the time that you do so. So that's totally fine. Remember, you have a limited amount of attunement slots. You have a limited amount of health potions. So if any of your friends that are watching right now want to help out by sending some of those trouble bubbles to the health potions, if it goes before, if that community goal is complete before you all leave, you can take those health potions with you.
Done.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yep.
I just completed it for you.
How much did you
Full
finish? Jeez. Okay. Yes, you did. So 4 extra potions of healing are listed. You can take them.
EMP will take 1.
Okay.
I will definitely take one.
I will take one.
I'll
They're
take
just-
2, like I said.
Normal potions of healing, correct?
Correct. These are standard potions of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Got it.
And I'm going to attune to the boots.
Okay. You do so.
I attune the Ring of Protection.
You do so.
The cloak I attune to.
Okay, you attune to the cloak.
Mine doesn't require attunement, but I'm going to cause trouble with the kilt in the meantime.
Got it. So the taunting tartan surprise is now equipped.
The Knob Noggins are probably going to love it.
I see there's a potion of fire giant strength.
There
Does
is.
anyone require?
Hmm?
Does anyone require to be stronger than me? Because, might be fun.
All
all
yours.
yours.
I'll take the potion. Not right now, but in case.
Okay. Is that everything from everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give
All
me
good for me.
So give me just a moment, because I have to get all of the monsters controllable by the others. Now that I know which one you all are headed off to. In the meantime, thank you all very, very much for all of the assistance, for everything that you guys have done to help me have a absolutely wonderful wedding. Seriously, you guys have been amazing. I can't believe at some of the gifts, some of the well wishes, some of the messages that you guys have done. Also, too, to massively thank Evil Emu because he was my officiant.
Hey.
So, yeah, I know. And
Just honored to be involved.
more than that, dude, you made me cry.
Oh,
Oh, no.
tis the goal of the friend.
He did a very, very good job at what he did. I'm going to place you in. Okay.
And you and the
now-
wife still have +2 to AC.
Oof. And now we are going to head towards the underground.
How long is the trip there?
The trip there is about 30 minutes, and you're actually going just to the east of the Citadel.
Okay.
Would you
So,
like to
if
do something?
allowed,
Would you like to do something on the way?
I would like to ritually cast Unseen Servant twice.
Ah,
Oh,
Up to you.
can you send Unseen Servant to the VTT for me, please?
Yep.
He was ready.
Why is it on all red? No, I'm
By the
serious.
way-
Why is it in all red?
Is it?
What? oh,
It's in all red.
Oh, God.
for us it's not,
No,
or
it's
at least for
not.
me it's not.
Yeah,
But on
for
the-
me, it's the normal,
Looks-
opaque.
Looks good for me.
What happened?
Same for me.
Okay, weird. Must be a thing
Did
with
Alistair
Beyond
by
Tomorrow.
any chance bring the bag of tricks?
I did not hear you guys say that. Such a shame.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time, Gadget.
Okay, and now this is the point where the Ravenous are going to be included in our combat. So Ravenous, could you all please, you know which monsters you are going to be controlling. Could you please send me in a few of their special moves? Just to let me know that those rolls can come in just fine. Okay. Mobiustripper, I have you. Thank you very much. And Donny, if I can get a little bit of yours. Oh, Mobius is going to be typing for me. Copy that. Okay. Since they can't access, they're going to be controlling the rolls. In which case, I'm going to be also giving you control of the monsters just in case. Save changes. Save changes. Okay. Taking care of some stuff. Okay. Got it. So now that I know. Technology is the hardest part of Dungeons & Dragons, everybody. But thank you very much, Mobius, for taking care of that for us. And now, without further ado, violence.
How do I do a
For-
whisper?
Yes?
How do I do a whisper in the chat? Because I think there's some. I have access to something that might be a holdover from last time I was the Ravenous.
Which is what?
Oh well. I can see a monster named. I can see Mo, and I can actually control it. I can't see any other monsters, but I can see Mo, and I can control it. Oh no, I can see another M1 as well.
Okay, were you listed as the Ravenous? When did you change your name?
At this
Right.
session.
That's what
Yeah,
I
right
thought.
before we went live.
Right before
Yeah.
I went live? Okay, that may be the reason. You were still
Yeah.
listed as the Ravenous from last time. I just put the Ravenous down. Not a problem. Okay.
Yeah, just for,
You should now
just
not
for
be
fair
able to see
play.
yourself, and for fair play, I'm going to move them around just a little bit. It's
That's why I
gonna-
wanted to be honest.
Not going to change too much, but thank you very much for being honest.
Yep, and I could move them. I was like, oh no, they're always out of range.
Go by the honor system.
So now I need for all of you to please roll me initiative.
Oh wait, click my guy.
They're playing my song.
Let's hope that it is not your song of death. For your
No.
Okay, I have Maresh, Incursion, EMP, and Alistair. Breeze, what did you get?
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
It's okay.
It-
What did you
I
get
did
for
just
initiative?
a regular. I did a straight 20, so
Roll me initiative, please. Thank you. Okay, it did come up. So that is all good. Alistair, Breeze, which one of you would like to go first?
I'll go second.
I'll go first. That's fine.
Yeah.
Copy that. All right.
Not loving these initiatives, eh?
McClicklim and Mo, you may now move where you like.
Mo.
If you would like. If not, just send me a ping over top of each one of the characters to let me know that your turn is over. Thank you. EMP, what would you like to do?
EMP will move towards Incursion, but he will hold here, and he will ready his darts and as soon as he sees anything, he'll throw them at it.
Copy that. Which one of you all does not have dark vision?
I do not have dark vision.
Got it. I'm going to put a red mark on you because I know that you do not have dark vision. I believe everyone else does, correct?
I do not.
Breeze?
Incursion.
Incursion
where
does.
would I
It's a tiefling.
see that again?
On your character sheet, right under passive wisdom, it should say, if you don't see dark vision something feat, then I don't think you have it.
Should be under senses underneath saving throws.
I do not.
Okay, so Breeze, Maresh, and EMP will have disadvantage on attacks if they cannot see. So EMP, it is now your turn, and you cannot see very far in front of you.
Okay, that might change things. Rather than readying the darts, EMP will just ready his trauma medicine.
Got it. All right. Merkakik, it is now your turn. You may move if you like. Alistair, as you are standing there, you see this large, creepy crawly creature as it comes rushing up next to you, and it is going to try and stab you twice.
Hello.
20 to hit.
No.
Actually, so Mobius, remember that is the bigger of the two. This is the smaller. Just the same image. So I noticed that you sent me the it should say adult. Very good. Okay. So the first one's a natural 1. Roll another attack for me. And a 13 to hit your armor class.
14.
Okay. Neither one of those hit, and it is now within melee of you.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, buddy. Incursion, it is now your turn.
Quick question: drinking a potion, action or bonus action?
Bonus action if you own it.
I'm going to drink the fire giant potion.
Okay. You are now fire gianty strong.
I do not know how to add that to my strength score at the current moment. I just do it. Character
Fire
builder.
giant is what? It brings you
25
to
strength.
25. Okay, go to your character sheet, click on your portrait. Once your portrait is up, you'll see edit character. Go to edit character, put temporary strength score to 25 in your abilities. Maresh, you're on deck. Think about what you want to do, and then gibba gibba.
All right, I did the thing.
Okay.
Your
Roll me a
extra
strength
stroll.
check just to check to make sure that it went through okay. Oh yeah, it's +7. Yeah, it definitely worked.
I see we have a friend, and I run over to Alistair and say, hello, excuse me.
Okay, you run next to Alistair. You slam your great axe. Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit its armor class.
Oh, need to get the rust out.
It's okay. Happens from time to time. That is your full turn. That's movement, action, bonus action. Maresh, it is now your turn.
Okay, what's this little pile right next to me? Is this just some rocks?
It's a large
Okay.
pile of rubble.
I'll move right here and pull out a torch and point it down this hallway.
Okay. You now have clear vision. I am going to remove the thing from you. And you can see as well as anybody else with dark vision. So I'm going to just put a little fire next to your token to let me know that you have a torch. Okay?
Excellent. And
All
then
right, so
I
you
will-
can see clearly down. and
Now
you
the
can
rain
s-
is gone.
Exactly. And you can see clearly that there is And you can see clearly that there is a bunch of spider webs that are going straight down, and you also see another one of these crinkly carapace creatures. Try saying that 3 times fast. On the very edge, on the top of what looks to be a 15-foot tall plateau.
All right, then I'm gonna aim at that creature with an firebolt.
Okay, roll an attack. 20.
Ooh.
It does hit.
Nice.
You actually didn't roll damage for this one,
You click-
surprisingly.
I think you gotta click the purple thing that says firebolt and roll 20, and it does the damage.
Oh, I guess that's what they changed.
I guess that's what they changed, yeah. So, okay, it's just 1 point of fire damage, but it does hit.
And then I will move back just a little bit more now that he knows I'm here.
Okay.
And
Gibba Gibba.
that'll-
It is now your turn. Breeze, you're on deck, followed by Alistair.
Mhm.
Think about what you want to do, Breeze. Gibba Gibba, if... Okay. Gotcha. And if you are done, please ping your token. Okay. Breeze, what would you like to do? You can now see clearly.
I'm gonna also pull out a torch for myself,
Okay.
and I am going to move here, and let's see. Actually, I'm gonna move just actually.
Okay, you're going to move one up.
Yeah.
What action would you like to do?
I want to cast my Thorn Whip at Mo.
Okay, so 25 feet by 15 feet. What's the hypotenuse? Yes, you are going to be able to make that attack. So roll an attack with Thorn Whip. Click at will next to Thorn Whip, and that'll cast it into the VTT. It's a natural 1, unfortunately, so it is going to miss. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
No,
Okay.
right now that I'm not.
No worries. I'll let you know when you're on deck a little bit earlier next time. Alistair, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I am too close for Eldritch Blast, and I don't like this thing, so disengage
Okay,
and
you
run away.
disengage. Got it. So you run to the back,
Like a hero.
leaving Incursion exactly where he always wants to be, up in the... All right, so bonus action?
Nope.
Okay, no
I'm
bonus
running
action.
stag.
Got it. Gigan, McClicklim, and Mo. It is now your turns. EMP, you're on deck.
Oh, is it already? Okay. EMP will move.
Gotcha, Mo.
Ah,
So Mo is going to move. I'm just watching them to move, but I can't see where their cursors are. So, okay. I see one. I see Mo. Mo is going to get into position.
let's see.
Mo is going to make an attack on EMP.
Well, that's fun.
A 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And one more attack. Another an incursion. 18 to hit.
That tickles. Yes, it does.
4 points of piercing damage. Okay. EMP, it is now your turn.
I think EMP will just stay where he is and ready his trauma medicine. He
Okay.
voices to everybody, I care not for insects. I mainly prefer humanoids for testing, so do what you will with these. Rip their legs, squash them. I care not.
Got it. Merkakik. It is now your turn. Incursion, you are on deck. Merkakik is going to make 2 attacks on Incursion. A 24 and an 11.
Ouch. Nope.
Okay, you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage from the first attack. All right, Incursion, it is now your turn. Followed by
It's-
Maresh, Gibba Gibba, and then Breeze, and then Alistair Digby. So incursion,
Glory! Rage.
as you do.
Witness me.
Yes, you do. All right, you are raging.
And you see a ghostly specter of a tiefling behind me as my ancestral guardian path.
Metal.
Nice.
All for it. 19
it.
to hit, which is boosted because you are raging. To 21. D&D Beyond still doesn't do that thing. 13, which is 15 points of damage on your attack. Yeah, and Merkakik is now pretty bloody.
Don't really have anything else. I don't think I have a secondary attack.
Okay.
That be it.
Maresh, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna aim at Mo with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, fire it off. 23 does hit. 9 points of force damage. Yeah. You give him a good knock.
And that's all I'll do.
Okay. Gibba Gibba, it is now your turn. Breeze, you're on deck. Or actually, Breeze, tell me what you would like to do.
I'm gonna go up to Mo and snare him.
Snare. Okay.
It's a touch, so I have to get right up on him.
All right. You get right up on him. And then cast the snare spell. Alistair, you're on deck. Okay. So they all come in as bright red for me. The
That's
casting
right.
time for snare is 1 minute.
Very strange.
So you would not be able to make that spell.
Okay.
With that knowledge,
I
would you like to
will-
change your? Would you like to change what you would have liked to have done?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move back to where I was and try Thorn Whip again.
Okay. Roll me Thorn Whip. .22 definitely hits for 5 points of piercing damage. Nice. Bonus action?
Do it again.
You can only cast one cantrip.
Oh, that's right.
But if you have anything as a bonus action, you can cast that.
I will not cast, but can I do my sling?
So, your Thorn Whip is an action. Is that
Okay.
correct, or is that a bonus action?
It's a.
Let me bring up your character sheet.
Thorn Whip is an action.
Okay, so you would not be able to attack on this round with any other weapons. But if you have something like a bonus action, like a healing word spell, or something of that, you could do that.
I do have Healing Word.
Would you like to cast that, or would you like to just pass your turn?
I'll pass for right now.
Okay, Alistair, it's now your turn.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at that one, Murthakalakala.
Okay, Merkakik.
Yep.
Pew! 15, unfortunately, will not hit.
Ah,
Its carapace is too thick.
Aye, this is my dance partner.
I was trying to cut in, but I missed. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand here because I'm kind of the most protected right now. I'm done.
Okay. Gigan, McClicklim, and Mo. You may now activate your turns. EMPs, stand by. Waiting to see what they're all going to do. Mo is going to retreat. If you are finished with your turn, just ping your token, and that'll let me know that you're finished. McClicklim is going to move a little bit. You all hear a in the background. All right. I believe that is everybody. EMP, it is now your turn.
Seeing as the targets have disappeared, EMP is gonna move right behind Merkakik
Okay.
and will attempt to stab it
At
with the rapier.
advantage.
Yep. Darn.
A 13 unfortunately does not hit. Kakik is one lucky man.
So in that case, not sure how much it'll help, but EMP will use his cunning action as a bonus action and disengage.
Okay,
Moving back here.
gotcha. He does so. Merkakik, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Pay no mind to the robot that just tried to stab you.
Okay, attacks upon incursion. Incursion, Maresh, you're on deck. Followed by Gibba Gibba, then Breeze, then Alistair. 17 to hit incursion,
That hits.
6 points of piercing damage, and an 8 to hit.
That don't even touch me.
Okay, so 6 points of piercing damage halved, which is just 3, since you are raging. Merkakik is going to try to run away. You get an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to smack you.
Love it.
No, bastard.
Man, your axe swings are rough. So he does get away. All right, incursion. You can clearly see now that they are all running towards the north.
I redirect my rage. Go this way.
Okay.
Do I see Mo?
You do see Mo climbing over the top.
Would I be able to reach him?
You would not. He's about 15 feet high.
Well, then I got a javelin that says no.
Okay, throw a javelin.
Big
Your
old-
javelin also says no!
It's because you didn't say yeet.
This
Yeah.
is correct.
It's a natural 1. You rolled a 2 and a 1 on 2 attacks in a row. That's
Oh,
rough
man.
news, buddy. But that's that. Bonus action?
I just yell, "Why are you running?"
You do so. Maresh, it is now your turn. Followed by Gibba Gibba, then Breeze, then Alistair.
So I can still see Mo, right? He's just on like a raised wall.
He's very hard to see. So you, without dark vision, you're not able to see him very well. You're going to need to get closer.
I'll move right over here.
Now you can see him.
I will aim at him with another firebolt.
Okay. Fire off. An 8, unfortunately, will not hit his armor class.
That'll be all.
Okay. Gibba Gibba, it is now your turn. As Gibba Gibba moves, Breeze, what would you like to do?
I would like to also move. Of course I
Okay.
do. And
Press yourself up against the wall tightly.
this time I will do my sling.
Okay. Fire an attack with your sling. Are you aiming at Mo?
Yes, I'm aiming at Mo.
Gotcha. Okay, 15 unfortunately will not hit. His
Dang.
armor is just too thick.
I will go ahead and do the healing word.
Who are you going to heal?
Alistair.
Okay,
I
Alistair.
haven't taken any damage.
You haven't? Okay. Who has taken damage?
I believe it is Incursion and EMP that have taken damage. Incursion being the most hit.
Then I'll incursion.
Okay. Incursion, you are healed for Breeze's healing word.
Tingly.
8 points of healing.
Ooh.
Okay,
That would be
gotcha. Alistair, it is now your turn.
Can I see Merkakalek?
Merkakic?
Yeah,
You
I
cannot
can't tell
see
it.
him. There's a little wall that is right here.
Yeah.
So
I
you would
couldn't
need
tell if
to
that was high
you need to
enough.
juke to the left if you were going to try to see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the group, and since they can see Mo climbing over this wall, I will take a shot at him.
Okay. We'll say that you take the
let's
shot
see.
from there and then just juke over to
Yep.
a little bit to one side, but roll to fire a shot.
Yep. Let's see. This Eldritch Blast is thick enough. Woo!
There we
Nice.
go.
8 points of damage. Great attack. Great attack. All right.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, thank you for correcting that, Donny. I appreciate. So Gigan, McClicklim, and Mo, it is now your turns. EMP, please stand by.
Standing by. Nice.
Nice. Also, these horns, this plastic thing that goes over to keep the horns on, it keeps pushing my eyebrows down, so it looks like I'm really frustrated. I'm not. I'm having a wonderful time. McClicklim, Mo, would you like to move or would you like to skip your turns? Tuttle. Yes.
Mm.
Got it. Okay. It does do that. All right. Okay. EMP, it is now your turn.
EMP will move 10 feet to the right, just to center himself with the group.
Okay.
And we'll ready the trauma medicine, and we'll use it once anyone goes below half their health.
Got it. Okay. Merkakic, it is now your turn. Incursion, stand by. Maresh, you will go after Incursion, followed by Gibba Gibba, Breeze, and Alistair. Copy that. Okay. Incursion, it is now your turn.
Do I see anyone in front of me with my 60 feet of dark vision?
You have 60 feet?
According to Tiefling, yeah, dark vision 60.
You see these guys.
It's a party.
You actually do not see Merkakic. Sorry.
Understandable. Do I see Mo?
Yeah, but he's up very high. He's up about 15 feet. Okay.
I get right next to
McClickland. And as you do, you look to your right and you happen to notice a giant one of these creatures.
Oh, we got a big one.
Not a biggin, a gigan.
Is that a Godzilla reference?
No, it's because Donnie's
Oh.
names are all with G, and he is a biggin,
Okay.
but he is now a gigan.
massively sucky great axe attack.
Fortunately, it's not going to hit with a 15.
Yep. I totally forgot about a barbarian thing, and I'm a really terrible person. I'll do it on my next turn.
It's okay. This is your first time playing our game. What did you forget?
Reckless.
You want to go reckless?
Yes.
That sounds concerning.
Okay. Okay, so an 18 will hit. And you seem like you know what you're doing. So that's 10 points of damage to McClicklim. All right. So you do the damage. Bonus action?
Yell at the Gigan and just go, "Ah!"
You absolutely do. Maresh, it is now your turn.
I'm going to fire. I'm going to send a firebolt at the spot where I saw Incursion attacking, since I don't think I can see that far.
You can see that far.
Well, never mind then. Yeah, I'll send a firebolt at him.
Okay. 19 does hit. Roll the damage.
10.
Nice.
Beefy
So 10
fireball.
points of fire damage. Woo! Oops. Sorry. I just typed in 10 instead of 10-ish. All right, so you definitely set him to bloody.
And then I just move over a little bit, and that'll be all for me.
Okay. Gibba gibba. It is now your turn. Breeze, stand by. Alistair, stand by.
Mhm.
So what is Gibba Gibba going to do? Incursion is now almost surrounded by all of these Kruthiks.
Oh, lovely.
EMP tells Maresh, Breeze, and Alistair, please kill them quickly. While I am here to keep you all from dying, don't.
Gibba Gibba is going to move over
Uh-oh.
and is going to make attacks upon Incursion.
At advantage because
Not at
I'm-
advantage because Mo is too high.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ha-ha!
never mind.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is at advantage because you were reckless. So all attacks against you
Yes.
are at advantage. So
Yes.
whoever is rolling the attacks for Gibba Gibba, thank you very much. Remember to do it. 19 and 22.
Yes,
boy.
those hit.
Okay, 4 reduced to 2, 9 reduced to 4, so 6 points in total.
I'm just smiling.
As Gibba Gibba. Breeze, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and move forward. And going to go ahead and do cast fog cloud
Okay.
around the Gigan.
Around the Gigan. Got it. Can you send Fog Cloud into the VTT for me, please? I need to see how big to make the circle. – 20-foot radius sphere. Okay. So. There it is. Around the Gigan. When you cast a spell using a spell, doesn't matter. The area is heavily obscured and lasts for the duration, which is concentration of 1 hour, or until it is blown away. So you are concentrating right now. Okay, that's your action. Do you want to use a bonus action? No. Okay, Alistair, it is now your turn.
always creeps me out when those bugs are on the walls. I'm just gonna shoot Mo again.
Okay, shoot Mo.
No! It's a great thing about being a warlock. It's just Eldritch Blast.
21. All right, 10. 10 points of damage. And yeah, he's on
points.
he's on his last legs, looking real rough.
All 6 of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bonus action.
I'm done.
movement?
I'm done.
Gigan, it is now your turn. McClicklim and Mo, you now may go. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. Yeah.
You don't say.
Okay. Incursion,
What
you're
fresh
going to
hell
get
awaits?
stabbed twice. 9 to hit and 18 to hit.
The 9 does Jack Diddley.
Okay.
18 hits.
The 18 does 6 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because rage. And McClicklim jumps on the other side of you and is going to stab you again. See, 13 and 10.
Doesn't even do.
Okay, those attacks don't wait a second. Yeah, he's still reckless.
Yes. Not until my turn come back. You get advantage.
Okay, so I'm going to take those... Oh, Mobius, give me just 1 second. So I'm going to take the first 2 as the advantage. It's a 9 and a... No worries, man. I just need a second to catch up. So I'm going to take the 9 and the 18 as the first attack, which is just the 18 hit, so that's still the 3. I'm going to take the 13 and the 10 as the second attack. And those still hit, or sorry, those still miss, so that's fine. You're just going to take the 6 reduced to 3. And then 2 more attacks, 11 and 17. The 17 hit your armor class.
It does, sir.
Okay. 4 points of piercing damage reduced to 2. And Mobius, go ahead and roll me another attack, but this time at advantage. $19 to hit.
Oh, yes.
8 points of piercing damage reduced to 4. Also, just so that you guys are aware, let EMP know if you fall below half your hit points, because his trauma medicine only works if you are below half. Okay. And what was Gigan's action? Gigan is going to move forward.
Oh boy.
Kill them quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big
And he's
one.
going to make attacks.
Oh no.
And remember, that's the Hive Lord. 10 to hit. These are still at advantage, don't forget. So just roll regular one more time. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
The second attack is a 13 to hit.
That does not work.
Okay, so the 20 to hit is 5 points of piercing damage reduced to 2. All right, and that is the full round of turns from Gigan, McClicklim, and Mo. You hear Gigan come up. Swipe, swipe. EMP, it's now your turn.
I'm currently right at half.
Okay. So EMP is going to move forward. Just as he does so, he tells Maresh and Alistair, I'm aware you two primarily damage in range. Please stay near me as best as you can. And rather than, since incursion is still kind of out of reach, EMP will attack McClicklim
Okay,
with his rapier again.
at advantage. Because you are flanking. Natural 20,
Yeah.
roll that damage.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Okay. So I'm just gonna double that dice, okay?
Okay.
So 3, 6, 6, 12, 6 plus 12, 18. 18 points in McClicklim. How do you want to do this?
Since McClicklim is focusing on incursion, EMP is just gonna slowly walk towards it and put away the trauma medicine, pulls out slowly the rapier, and just immediately goes for the pressure points.
Mm-hmm.
Surgical.
Precisely.
I know, Mobius, I'm sorry. I haven't figured out exactly how to make that work just yet, but I'm on that process. Until then, use my stream as much as you can. Oh, got the workaround. Right. So you take your rapier and you find exactly where that chink in the armor is, and you slide it straight in and whirl it around in there as much as you can, getting as many of the organs as possible. And
Ooh.
with the amount of greenish blood that is spraying from its mouth, you definitely found something that is really important in there. And he falls down dead.
First blood.
Right before he ends his turn, EMP says, "Right then. Please make quick work of the rest, please."
All right.
Pats his white coat.
He throws his coat over himself. Merkakik, it is now your turn. Incursions, stand by. Maresh, you're after, followed by Gibba Gibba Breeze and Alistair. Merkakik is going to go underneath Gigan. And he is going to fire 2 of his spines at Incursion.
Ooh.
At advantage.
Yes.
23 to hit.
Oh, yes.
7 points of piercing, reduced to half, so 3. All right. And 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
7 points of piercing, reduced to 3. Jesus, the amount of damage that you have absorbed. Incursion, jeez. Okay, so that is Merkakik's turn. Incursion, it is now your turn.
Party time!
I love this guy.
You were attacked by Mo, so you do have advantage. Or sorry, you can attack Mo if you so choose.
Sorry, I was going for the one right in front of me. Gibba Gibba. That's a 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits for 14 points of damage because of rage.
And Reckless. Also, doing Reckless again.
Yep, I saw that you rolled twice.
Got it.
It would have been a 20 and a 24. Okay, so you take that axe straight down on top of Gibba Gibba's body, and it takes its first wound.
Stay with me, folks. We're having fun.
Okay.
I'm liking how sadistic this person is.
Bonus action?
More yells.
Okay, just yelling.
Just yelling.
Okay, you're just screaming each time. Slash. Ah! 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 Maresh, it is now your turn.
All right, let's kick things up a notch. We're gonna use magic missile. 1 shot to Mo, the other 2 to Gibba Gibba.
Okay. Four to Mo, 6 to Gibba Gibba. Mo is barely hanging on.
Mo.
Great movie.
And then I'll move back
Wow.
just a little bit, and that'll be it.
Eva.
All right, Gibba Gibba, it is now your turn. Gibba Gibba is going to make 2 attacks at advantage against Incursion. 13
would've
and
thought?
10.
Nothing.
All right, Gibba Gibba's turn. Unless Gibba Gibba wants to move, he does. An Incursion. You may make an attack against Gibba Gibba at advantage.
Mistake, my friend.
A 24 to hit.
Oh,
Definitely a mistake.
14 points of damage.
Don't leave the dance early.
With that, he's barely hanging on. Breeze, it is
Oh.
now your turn.
Incursion's not happy about that one.
I'm gonna throw my Plantier Spear
Okay.
at Merkakik.
Okay. Just click an attack with the spear, and it should be the exact same attack. Okay. You take the spear, and you, and it goes wide, and falls down, lands far from Merkakik on the other side.
Bonus action. I'm going to call my Spirit Totem, but I'm going to use the Hawk Spirit.
The hawk. Okay.
Were you prepared for that, Victor?
Yeah, actually. Give me just a second. It's in here somewhere. Okay, so the hawk spirit does what? Do you want to let the party know what it does?
The
Please?
Hawk Spirit is a consummate hunter. When a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura, you can use your reaction to grant advantage to that attack roll.
Ooh.
In addition, you and your allies have advantage on wisdom checks while in the aura.
How big is the aura? Is it 30 feet? I think it's 30, right?
I believe it was, yes, 30 feet radius around that point. And I was going to place that
Okay.
right next to Incursion between Mac.
Give me just a moment. I'm going to give you control.
Okay.
Save the changes. Ta-da!
Holy.
Now I have control.
Okay.
Damn.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Where he's at.
All right. Would you like to move?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Alistair, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm going to get in range of the magic healing robot just in case. Hang out right here, and I'm going to shoot Mo again.
Okay, roll an attack against Mo.
And give you 3 guesses what I'm using.
17 to hit. How do you want to do this?
Just blast a really thick hole through the thick carapace, and have all the guts fall out from 15 feet up.
Shh. As it's
Do I
just
need to-
nothing but blood all down the walls. And it makes that really
It's a
gross
pinata.
crunching sound. Oh, yeah.
Hey. Oh, thank you. Any of the guts on me?
Yes.
I eat some of it.
Oh God.
You're welcome.
No.
Uh,
I mean, that certainly is metal.
He is a tiefling.
hang
Yes.
on a second.
Constitution saving throw.
Is he poisoned?
Squishy.
Yeah, give me a constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Seriously?
I eat
Okay,
everything.
Oh
Okay,
my
listen,
god.
no, you don't. Stop it, all right? 6 seconds and you've already used a reaction. You just licked the walls. So as you lick the walls with all of Mo's viscera coming down, number 1, ew. Number 2, it burns your tongue. You start feeling it pocking, and you're like, ah, poof, poof, poof. And you
Spicy.
spit it out just in time. You feel some holes in the back of your teeth.
EMP
Alright.
saw that as unnecessary.
Gigan, McClicklim. McClicklim's dead, so I'm gonna take him out of. I'm gonna take him and Mo out of initiative. But what is Gigan going to do? EMP, stand by.
Aha!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so he is going to get up and around everybody. He is going to do this. Is this a full spray? Give me just a moment. I need to check the character or the sheet for him really quick. Where is he?
Is he
High
trying to
board.
evacuate the dance floor?
It's in a cone. Okay, 15-foot cone. I need for EMP, Breeze, and Alistair to give me, yes, 15-foot cone, which does not
Dexterity.
include Maresh.
Woohoo!
I don't
And-
think. Actually, where's the? I gotta see his box.
Giggity.
Is Marash? Oh, there he is.
I know you're
Dex
trying to
save.
do Gigan. If you were here, you can make that happen. Okay, so that's what you're going to do, but you're not going to be able to be over top of the enemy squares. But otherwise, you're able to get 3 of the 5. Okay, thank you so much for understanding. I need for Breeze, EMP, and Alistair to roll me a dex save. Thank you very much, Alistair, for doing so.
What is the? We get advantage on what kind of save from the Raven?
Wisdom checks.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
wisdom.
Okay.
Ouch.
EMP and Breeze. A stream of acid sprays from the mouth of this Kruthic. As you guys are covered in this bile that is burning away at your skin. Alistair, you take 9 points of acid damage. Breeze and EMP, you take 19.
And when that happens, dodging out of the way, Alistair says, "Hey, you want me to dance? I'll make you dance too. Burn!" And uses a reaction to do Hellish Rebuke.
Nice.
Very nice.
Gigan, I need a dexterity save from you for Hellish Rebuke.
Oh my
And it's
god.
a juicy one.
20 damage?
That's,
Is it
that's,
one?
that's good. It's 3d10. And a reaction.
Maybe I should play a warlock next time.
It's a dexterity
Dex.
save. If he doesn't have a dex. Okay, so I have to take the first one. It's 13. So you're saving, your DC is 14.
My save is 14.
He's going to take the full 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice. He hurt you for 9, you hurt him for 20.
I make that trade.
Okay, that's Gigan's turn. EMP, it's now your turn.
Yeah,
Breeze, how are you looking?
One
I
second.
am below half.
What's up?
I am below half.
Breeze, go ahead. You had a question?
That's why I was going to just reply.
Are you at below a 9 by any chance?
No, I'm at 16.
Okay.
But that's
So-
below my my max points.
Okay. Well, forgive me because I am at 9 and I am hurting. So I'm gonna use trauma medicine. EMP will use trauma medicine on himself
Okay.
to get back 7.
Okay. 7 healing points.
And just because that spray really does hurt, as a bonus action, he will drink a healing potion as well.
Okay, roll 2d4 plus 2. Or just use the healing potion in D&D Beyond, whatever is easiest. Okay, 4 plus 2, so 6. Nice. So a total of 13 points of healing. Not bad.
Oops.
Are you going to move?
Yay, medic.
Yeah. EMP will move 1 step forward, but
Got it.
that is all he can do for now.
Okay. Merkakic, I know it's a little bit difficult for you to see yourself, so I'm going to move Gigan for just a moment. Merkakic, what would you like to do?
Surprise!
I'm here too.
Incursion, you're on deck, followed by Maresh, Gibba Gibba,
Yeah.
and Breeze. All right, Merkakic is going to try and attack Breeze. a spike attack, 21 to hit.
I'm sorry, how much?
21 to hit. Does that hit your armor class?
Hit. Yes.
Okay, 4 points of piercing damage. Second attack. Goes to EMP. 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'll take that hurts.
And 5 points of piercing damage. Okay, and I'm going to move Gigan back on top. And Makakic's going to run out of there. Okay, Incursion, it is now your turn. Gigan is in your way.
Not for long. Big swings.
Big swings. Are you doing this reckless? Seems like you are.
Yes.
Okay, it's a 16 and an 11, not a natural 20, but they hit. That is 10 plus 2, 12 points of slashing damage. Woof. Guys are wearing him out. Bonus action?
I just look up and just go.
You blow him the most ragey of raspberries as you get ready.
It's a rage berry.
It's a rage bear.
Love
At
it.
least one of your rotten teeth falls out now.
Oh. Card of inspiration for that one. That one I'm going to be using again. I'm going to make a magic item called the Rage Berry. This is why I give out magic items. Do you think that those joke items came from nothing? No, they came from people making dumb jokes like you. This is perfect. I'm going to make something awesome from this. Do you already have a card of inspiration?
I don't remember. I think I used it to give it to EMP.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Okay, so you now have one.
I can't wait to see what the Rage Berry does.
So on your D&D Beyond page, if you look to the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see a little box for inspiration. Click that. Once you click it, you're going to see a little sun on the inside,
Yep, got it.
and that's how you can keep track in the future. Maresh, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna move back just a little bit, and I'm gonna fire at the Gigan with Scorching Ray.
Okay. Fire
Ooh.
3 shots. 7, 12, and 19.
I'm gonna
Unfortunate-
take that. I'm gonna take my card and give that 7 a reroll.
Reroll that 7.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's good that he did that. Only the 23 hits.
Oh, what?
That's the second one for fire.
Okay. So 4 points of fire damage against Gigan. And, yeah. Gibba Gibba. It is now your turn. What is Gibba Gibba gonna do? Breeze, you're on deck. Okay, Gibba Gibba is going to come in right behind Gigan and is going to fire a shot at EMP. Throwing his...
Okay.
Oh, nice. So Rose did a healing yodel upon herself. So I'm going to roll a d4 for her. It's a 3, so add 3 to her hit points. Thank you very much, Rogue Dragoon. And you're not going to be able to use the stab unless you ran up. Did you run up? You did. Okay, you did run up.
Hello there.
18 and 15 to hit.
Neither touches me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, so neither one of those hit you.
Beefy robot.
18
Half
doesn't
plate.
hit.
Half plate EMP.
Half plate with a shield.
Very nice.
All right. Breeze, it is now your turn.
Okay.
You're in melee with 2 creatures. If you wanted to disengage, you wouldn't provoke attacks of opportunity from either, but you would also lose your action. So consider that for what you want to do next.
Well, I'm gonna actually use my torch and hit at the one closest to me.
Okay, you can hit either Gigan or you can hit Gibba Gibba. Which one would you like to hit? Gibba Gibba. Okay, so just roll an unarmed attack. It should be on the very bottom of your page because it's considered an improvised weapon. But if you hit, I'm going to let you roll a d4 for fire damage. Okay, a 5 unfortunately is not going to hit. Would you like to use a bonus action?
Bonus action. Healing word on incursion.
Okay, healing word upon incursion. While that healing...
At second level.
Okay, second level healing word upon incursion. As that healing goes through, Alistair, what are you going to do?
I am going to Eldritch Blast the big one.
Seven points incursion. All right, Eldritch Blast that big one. Big and giggin.
Nope.
13 is unfortunately not going to hit its armor class. This thing's carapace is thick.
It is the thickest boy.
2 C's.
With extra in front of it.
Counting the C's in my palms, I say, damn, and stand there.
Damn, boy. Giggin, it's your turn, boy.
I can't.
I need for you to roll a 5 or a 6 on your d6 for the recharge. So unfortunately, the acid spray does not recharge for you, Gigan. So you're going to have to use its melee. Who are you going to try to hit? Incursion.
That's
okay.
Good choice.
26 to hit.
Just barely.
Okay, and 25 to hit. Both of which are 10 points of piercing damage, reduced to 5, so it's 10 in total.
I was above half and then went down below half again.
Okay. Is Gigan going to stay in place, or is he going to move? Ping if you were finished. He's going to move back. EMP, Breeze, and Incursion. You all get attacks of opportunity.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
I thought I hit Gibba Gibba on the way out as
You
a
did.
reaction.
I apologize. We haven't gotten back around to your turn yet.
Nope.
Light them up.
Everyone's so honest tonight.
Thank you all very much for being honest. I appreciate that.
And the attack of opportunity is just a straight roll, right?
Just a straight roll, yes.
Okay. Darn.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. Okay. Breeze, are you going to save your reaction for your Hawk Spirit, or are you going to make an attack? Are you muted?
Nope.
Yes, I guess I am.
Oh.
Sorry.
No worries. I looked over and saw your lips moving. I just couldn't see what you were saying.
I'll hold my action for my Hawk Spirit.
Got it. EMP, it is now your turn. Gibba Gibba is in your way. He's looking
When
rough.
Gibba Gibba tried to attack EMP and just kind of hit a shield, EMP turns to Gibba Gibba, speaks to it. Not now. I am healing. And then turns to Incursion. And how hurt are you, Incursion?
Numbers wise, 17. In story, I'm bleeding a lot.
And you are below half?
Yes, sir.
So in that case...
In metagame, you can tell him how much out of how much.
17 to 49.
Alright then. So EMP tells Incursion, my role is to patch you up. Now take your stitching and do what you do best.
Of course.
5 points of healing to you, Incursion.
Then... I believe that's all EMP can do for now.
Okay. Would you like to stay put?
Yes.
Okay. Merkakik, it's now your turn. What would you like to do? Incursion, stand by. Maresh, you're on deck after that, followed by Gibba Gibba, Breeze, Alistair. Incursion. Wow!
Yes.
You're going to get attacked.
You don't say.
A 9 and a 15 to hit. Do either of those hit?
Fun fact, the 15 just hits.
9 points of piercing damage reduced to half, which is 4. And Merkakik is going to bolt out of there.
Oh, don't run. You're making this hard for yourself.
Okay. Incursion, it is now your turn.
Is there a little gibba gibba right next to my EMP, buddy?
There is a little Gibba Gibba.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to use my reaction to use the power of the Hawk Totem to just smack it.
Okay. Does Breeze have to do that, or can you sacrifice your reaction to do that?
Ooh,
I actually don't know the answer to that.
I do not know either.
I don't.
Maybe could you send the send the thing to the VTT?
Yes, please.
Got it. As soon as I find it again.
So I believe from my understanding, anyone in the cone could use their reaction to call on the Raven.
Okay. If that's the case,
Or
that's
Hawk Spirit.
awesome. Okay, that one's clean. So whatever you guys just did, it's not red anymore. Hawk Spirit. A Hawk Spirit is a consummate hunter. I didn't get into that. When a creature makes an attack roll against a targeted spirit aura, you can use your reaction to grant advantage on that attack roll. You and your allies have advantage on wisdom perception checks. So it would mean that Rose would have to.
Roger that. Then I am going to go reckless again.
Okay. Sounds good.
Could I give a tip or something?
What's up?
Is it possible for Incursion to step in the space of the Hawk Spirit?
Yes.
Or no?
The Hawk Spirit is incorporeal.
Then I will do that instead. And just smack Gibba Gibba. Without reckless.
Sounds good.
Since you were going for the advantage anyway.
Thank you very much for helping out. All right, 24, 24, double 15s, 10. How do you want to do this?
Big old down the middle slice.
Absolutely. He's a little bit too big for the whole transverse cut, but
Oh,
very, very close.
we try.
And
Shall we
you
see?
and you Tarantino the out of this guy.
For not using a finesse weapon, you did pretty good.
Nice. Bonus action?
Bonus action, turn around. And I had a question because I just realized I had to build it. I have Searing Smite, but I can't cast spells when raging, correct?
You have Searing Smite?
As a tiefling of Zerial.
Oh, fun. Can you copy and paste that into the VTT and let me read it? Mobius
Cries for that guy.
cries and bad guy.
Aw.
I like that one. Know the thaumaturgy cantrip. When you reach 3rd level, you can cast Searing Smite spell as a 2nd level once with this trait. It's a trait, so it's not a spell.
Oh. As a bonus action, But Searing Smite has concentration. With Rage, do I still need to technically hold concentration?
I'm going to say no. Because if druids cast a spell and then they wild shape into something totally different, apparently they can keep concentration. So I'm going to say it's going to be the same for you.
Then here comes the fire, baby.
Okay. So you have that ready.
Yes, I have that ready for my next attack.
Your Searing Smite is now coating your weapon, and you look twice as bad. Maresh, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna move up here right behind EMP, and I'm gonna use Magic Missile at the 2nd level, fire them all at Gigan.
Okay. They're all going to hit. Give me those 4 bolts. 4, 8. They went up too fast for me to... 4, 8, 13, 16. 16 points of force damage on Gigan. They hit regardless of being heavily obscured.
Which I have a question about anyways.
What's up?
Since I did take damage, don't I lose concentration?
I forgot about that entirely. Roll
I
me a
said
concentration check. I'm the worst at this.
No, you're good.
Which concentration?
Constitution saving throw. So you would lose it. Gigan, I'm going to give you the option to move again, since I know that may have changed your tactics. So if you want to move again before your turn comes up, you can do so. You were here before, so you've only moved 10 feet. Or sorry, you moved 15 feet. So just take that in consideration when you want to move your character again. If you want to move your character again. Totally up to you. But Gibba Gibba is dead. So Breeze, what would you like to do now? Alistair, you're on deck. Followed by Gigan, then EMP.
I'm gonna try to Thorn Whip.
Okay. You'll need to move just to the side. Never mind. It'll be fine. No, totally. It's totally okay. He's conferring, so unfortunately your Thorn Whip is not going to be able to pierce Gigan's shell.
Damn. Okay. Bonus action. Healing word on incursion at 1st level.
Okay. Gotcha. So, roll me that healing. And Alistair, what would you like to be doing?
Is Gigan in place?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I saw a ping, so that's the signal for when the turn ends.
Cool. Alright, then I am going to run up here and Eldritch Blast.
Roll an attack.
Yep.
A 19, unfortunately, is not enough to pierce its armor.
How thick are you?
Really?
That's
Super
a
thick.
3 Cs right there.
Damn. Gigan. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, Gigan. It is now your turn. Roll me a d6, please. Okay, you do not get your acid back. But you may take your turn. What would you like to do? Okay. He's going to attack Alistair.
Mm-hmm.
A 24 to hit and a 20 to hit.
Boy.
Yeah, those both hit.
Okay, 8 plus 7, 15 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. And I want Gigan to do another dex save.
Did you bait him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Gigan, Hellish Rebuke again. But the dexterity save this time is 18.
Oh, no, the DC is 14. The damage is going to be 18.
I know, his dexterity save is 18.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misheard you.
No worries.
No, it's not, because I want him to re-roll it.
Okay, so he's going to use a card of inspiration to force you to re-roll your dex save.
You activated my trap card!
It's another 18.
You know what? I am buying myself another card.
Wow.
You're going to do
It's
that?
another 18.
Yep.
Yep, here we go.
Okay, so it just went through in the Twitch chat. So, Gigan, please roll me another dexterity saving throw.
I
This
use
time-
strategery.
This time it's a 19.
Damn it!
Oh my gosh.
Take the half damage.
Wow, I can't believe it.
And I thought I was
Believe
so
it,
clever.
and the chat will keep me honest on this. How is it that even when I limit your inspiration cards, you still pull out this Uno reverse, draw 4, draw 2, draw 6, draw 10, draw you.
It helps to have 5,000 trouble bubbles.
That's very true. Yeah, 5,000 trouble bubbles will get you very far in this.
Stay tuned, viewers, and you too can have 5,000 trouble bubbles.
Wild card. You definitely do. You definitely will, especially with entertainment like this.
Boy.
9
he
points
still
of
takes the
damage is
9
still a
damage.
good amount.
That's very true. So it's 9 points of damage to Gigan,
9.
Mhm.
and he's looking pretty bloody now. EMP, it's now your turn.
How is Alistair and Breeze looking for your health?
29.
Breeze is at 15 out of 35.
Okay, so Breeze will also be healed with a 7.
Nice. And you're keeping track of your healer's kit? How many charges is left? Awesome.
I have I have 5 kits, so
Oh, I gave you gold to start
That's a good
your
chunk.
character, so you should be all right.
Yep.
Okay.
And yep, that'll be all for EMP.
Mercakic, would you like to do anything? Incursion, stand by. Maresh, you're on deck, followed by Breeze, then Alistair.
Mhm.
Mercakic is going to run up on Alistair and attack twice. Let me see those attacks. 24 and another 24.
Would you believe me if I said no?
Yeah, if you have something interesting.
No.
Some people have some crazy that they just throw out. It's like, no, I have this plus that plus that plus that, and you gave me all these things, so it's technically your fault.
Yeah, I mean, technically I can move 120 feet in a single turn, but
I
I can't
know.
do anything about this.
That's 11 points of piercing damage total.
Okay.
Gotta
Alright.
love the Axley bullet.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I can move a lot.
Yeah.
Tabaxis.
Well, we have a Tabaxi bullet. His name is Baruch. Hope he comes back. Love you nightly. That is Mercakic's turn. Incursion, it is now your turn.
Question: can I get behind the Gigan?
You could try to run through. The way that it is he's very tall on that. So I'm going to make you roll an acrobatics check to Gigan's dexterity check. If you are able to beat his score, you can get behind him. But that's one of the features of this Kruthik Hive Lord. He's big enough where his hive can be underneath him. So roll
Got
me
it.
an acrobatics check. If you beat his score, which he just rolled, I'll let that happen.
That's a big nope.
So no, but he rolled a 6. So
Ooh.
so you're
Wow.
stuck where you are. I honestly, wow. Would
Both
you like to
very
roll?
slow.
Actually, you know what? I'll expend my card so that, as a thank you for Incursion giving me a card, I will use my card for Incursion to reroll that.
Okay.
The acrobatics check.
I'm just thinking if this is fair because of it's a contest.
Oh, is it?
It is a contest, yeah.
I can hold back.
No. I'm thinking. Okay. As a house rule, I am going to make this a thing that if an inspiration card is used during a contest, that is okay. Because it is re-rolling any dice, and you're giving somebody specifically their dice to re-roll. I don't think that it is unfair if somebody has a card and wants to re-roll their dice for that contest. So moving forward, is that okay?
Sure.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. So
And it
if
applies to the Ravenous as well.
it will apply to the Ravenous as well. It applies to any player. Okay? A 12 will get there, so you will be able to flank.
Yu-Gi-Oh continues.
Mhm.
Well, at this point, there's a great axe swing coming at him with a lot of flamey bits on it.
27 to hit, definitely does. 15 points of damage.
Oh, correction. It's actually only 10 points extra fire damage. The second fire damage is a constitution save after, because it's set ablaze.
Got it. Okay.
And is this reckless, or are you doing the regular advantage with
Yeah, it's the flanking bits.
Yeah, so the spell just hits. I gotta scroll up real quick to see that. Okay, so it's fire. 2d6. What's the fire damage? 2? Oh.
So the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration,
Oh, it's
your
15.
weapon flip. It deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target and causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each turn until the spell ends, the target must make a con saving throw. On a fail save, it takes an additional 1d6 fire damage.
So the additional saving throw is the 1d6 and it's 5. Okay, that's the next one. Got it. All right, makes sense. Got it.
And on a successful save, the spell ends.
So 15 plus 10, 25 points of damage. And a Constitution saving throw, please, from Gigan. Oops.
I'm a big...
That was wrong. 41. 25. That's right. He rolls a 12, so he does save.
Drats.
He's not lit on fire.
Got
Right.
it.
But a ton of damage. Nice. And Gigan is on his last legs. Maresh, it's now your turn.
We're gonna hit him with another second level magic missile barrage.
Okay. Roll me those 4 bolts. 3, 6, 8, 13.
I'm going to use a sorcery point to re-roll that too.
Okay. Throw me another bolt. Every little bit helps, but unfortunately, he's still up. He's barely hanging on.
And then I will just move back. Just in case.
Breeze, it is now your turn.
Okay, I am going to move up to under my spirit. And with my quarterstaff, smack it.
Okay. Do you want to use your reaction to make that an advantage attack?
Yes.
Okay, so hold down left shift and click the symbol next to your quarterstaff. An 8, unfortunately, is not going to hit.
Okay. Another healing word on Alistair.
Lick my wounds.
Okay,
At
So-
first level.
got it. So while you cast that, Alistair, what are you going to do? You
Uh,
are currently
Alice.
engaged in melee with both creatures.
All right.
The wedding's next Tuesday.
Yep. Who will officiate? Let me just heal myself with a 3. Okay. Drunk on power and this new healing, Alistair is going to, flanking with incursion, say, stick it with the pointy end, and take out and use his daggers at hopefully advantage.
At advantage, yes.
So that is,
Pointy bits!
and I am going to use my bonus action to 2-weapon fighting and try that one more time.
Okay.
There it is!
That one will
That's
hit.
what we were looking for.
Let's freaking go.
How do you want to do this?
Just a little needle point and let the blood drain out.
You took the bait. Stab it right in the. Doing my best incursion impression. You took the bait and just stab it right where the carapace seems thickest.
It comes from the diaphragm.
Oh yes, yeah, gotta work on that.
Okay.
And let me give myself my Dark One's Blessing temporary hit points.
Yes, you do. You get that 10 temporary hit points on top of what you currently have, and that may keep you going. Are you going to move? This may sound like a dumb question.
At this point, Alistair's adrenaline is like, yeah, come at me, bro. I'm
Okay.
barbarian now.
EMP, it is now your turn. Mercacic is the only enemy that you currently see still up.
So EMP has already killed one, and that's perfectly fine with him. So he's going to stand next to Alistair and Breeze and ready another trauma medicine in case either of them get hurt.
Okay. Got it. Mercacic, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Hello, Nugget.
Incursion and Alistair are dangerous together.
Okay, he's just going to move Gigan out of the way so that he can do some work.
Yep.
It's going to go next to Breeze, and it's going
Do
to
I get an
attack
attack
Breeze
of
twice.
opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Light him up.
Just because I've never used them before, he's just like his feral instincts, claws.
Okay, it does hit. 2 points of damage.
Scratchies.
Mm-hmm. To Breeze, it's a 7 and a 16. Do either of those hit your armor class?
16 hits.
Okay, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and that activates my trauma medicine,
That is correct.
so you only take 1.
Nice.
Nice.
Incursion, it is now your turn.
Oh, hello, Nugget. It's a shame we're at this point. Big swing.
Roll it at advantage. 29, critical hit, your first critical of the night.
Don't worry, Searing Smite's on top of it too.
Oh, this is the overkill of overkills.
No, the Searing Smite's already happened. It only happens once.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. It's still 12 plus plus 4, or sorry, plus 2, so 14. Yeah, screw it. How do you want to do this?
Headaches. You think it's going to be slicing down the middle, but because it's a smite, it's a fiery explosion.
Okay. It's not a smite, but you take the axe, you reach it up, and you're like, it's supposed to light on fire, and it's like, oh, the other guy lit on fire, right? My bad.
Right, that one, I forgot about it. It's supposed to be a horrible kaboom. Oh.
So, with that, you all have succeeded on this fight. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Very, very much. So you guys all succeeded. Nobody died today, thank God. Which is kind of a big thing. Not gonna lie, if I wound up losing everybody again, that would probably ruin my day. And maybe some other people's, who knows. But massive
Next time I'm
thank
on the
you.
Ravenous, we'll try.
Yeah, a massive thank you to the Ravenous, Mobiustripper, and Grassy Donny. You guys were amazing. A great, great fight. Very tactical. Thank you guys very much. This was your first try. We would love to see you on the Vanguard. I know that one of you had rolled off as well. Hope that you guys roll whenever you can. If any of you all are interested in playing as the monsters that go up against our Vanguard, just go up to our link that's right up here, and you can join our Discord. You can roll off for either the Vanguard and play as one of the characters that you create yourself, or you can play as the monsters that will go up against these brave and intrepid adventurers. So thank you guys very, very much. Again, do not leave the voice chat, otherwise everybody's... otherwise my stream looks very, very odd. But you guys did a phenomenal job, so great work. And for the rest of you, I am going to simply delete the bodies so that you have a little bit less to be concerned about, a little bit less to look at. Looks like I can't do it the easy way. I have to do it the hard way.
Delete.
Yep, I have to click and just go to each one. So, would you like to continue exploring?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. So now that you all don't have to worry about anything killing you, at least for the next few minutes, you all start noticing that this area does extend pretty far. You can see where the tunnels are, and you can see where the different creatures have smashed their way through. You see that there's a massive tunnel that has been made right here by Gigan.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Could that be the way into the Underdark?
I'll take a peek in.
Okay. You take a peek in and you notice that it continues to go up a little bit more north. And you see a bunch of rubble up there.
Doesn't look like it goes too far, then it stops with rubble.
Well, don't everybody jump at the exploration all at once. Pace
Sorry.
yourself, guys.
Looking at the chat.
I was distracted by 10 chicken nuggets.
I'm gonna head up this way.
Jeez, I should have... Thank you very, very much. Okay.
Excellent.
So you're going to head up this way. As you get up here, you see what appears to be a large pool of water.
I want to stick my head underneath and see what I can see.
Okay, you stick your head underneath the water, and the moment that you stick your head in, it's not water, it's some kind of gel. And it's goopy, and it sticks to you, and it's gross, and it's kind of like the, kind of snotty.
Yummy.
You open your eyes, and it burns a little.
You okay, buddy? As I prestidigitation some of it out of his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was disgusting.
Can you eat it?
You're more than welcome to try, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Noted.
Does everybody want to eat the things?
Hey, I'm always down for trying new things. The Buggy Boys.
Eat the things.
Eat the things.
Okay.
Yes.
Anybody else want to do something?
I will try and see if shape water works on the goo, and see if I can kind of like move. If there's water in it, that I can move the stuff. See
Okay.
how deep it goes.
So you use shape water and you start to move all that goop, and you start to bring it up a little bit, and you sort of swish it forward. So
Water
it gets
bending.
so it gets out of the way. Yes.
Mhm.
And as you do, you notice that there's a lot of round balls with what appears to be small embryos all wrapped up tight.
Oh!
Many legs.
Oh no!
Oh.
Right?
Kill it with
Stuck in space.
fire.
Yeah, I immediately put the goo back and freeze as much of it in place as I can.
Okay. So you start an Ikura sushi plant, and you start, and you
We'll deal
are
with that later.
you are killing the clutch. So if that's what your plan is, you are destroying the clutch by doing
Don't
this.
know what that is, but I don't like them, so they're dying.
Okay, so that's what you do for a little bit of time. In the meantime, Maresh, Breeze, EMP, Incursion, what would you like to do? As Alistair is not slowly, he's just freezing the crap out of everything down there.
It's the flamethrower guy, but with ice.
Pretty much.
Yep.
He's the cryo guy.
Hans.
What's up this way?
You just notice just an end to the cavern up there. More spider webs, things like that. Good lord, you
I'll take-
guys.
Okay.
What happened?
I just looked at the chat and there's like 20 crafting searches.
Yep.
That's
Oh
chicken
my
nuggets
God.
for you.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
10 chicken nuggets coming in clutch as always.
That's
I
8.
light up a torch.
Biggest fan.
Oh, sorry. I think EMP said something.
Oh no, I was just looking at the crafting search. But I did notice Breeze was moving
Yes,
towards
Breeze
the back.
is moving north. And Breeze notices another large area with another pool in the center. Okay, Breeze moves forward. I believe you're muted. I see that you're moving.
I'm sorry. I keep doing that. Move forward, and then I'm gonna just touch to see if it feels goopy.
This one doesn't. This one feels a lot more runny, but it's still viscous.
I believe this is another area that they were starting.
Need me to exterminate something else?
Incursion will take his axe, get kinda to the edge of it, and just kind of dip it in. Pointy.
Okay. You dip
Blade
the pointy,
inside.
dip the pointy end in, and you start to swirl it around a little bit. As you do, you notice a lot of broken clutch shells that seem to surface. They are translucent.
I think this one's already hatched. I think. Don't see anything. Hey, Alistair!
Yeah. Yes, my friend.
Were they broken in there? Or were they still in their little egg things?
They were
Still in their horrible egg sacs.
Okay, we found one that looked like it's broken.
Ew. As I saunter over from my insecticide.
Okay. I see that you guys are going down south. You all get to here.
Oh, right.
However, there appears to be a large rock that is blocking the path.
Okay, and with that mystery, it's almost 10 o'clock.
It is, but Critical Role is not playing this week, so we can go a little bit farther to alleviate mystery, if that's okay with you guys.
I love it. Alleviate.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm good.
I caught that.
All right. So you all gather back together, as want for not separating the party. Thank you. I really just I'm just so worried about killing Horsenio again.
We have Keisha.
This time you have a connection to it since it's your class.
It's very true.
Yep.
So
Yikes.
as Incursion moves into this area, he finds what appears to be a workshop.
Okay, so EMP will
Oh.
follow.
Maresh, guys, we got something shiny.
Oh my.
There seems to be another puddle here.
Alistair, do your thing.
Yep. I'll check the puddle for horrible monsters.
There is
I
definitely a
will-
lot of that. Ah! Ah! You kill it
I
with
pull out-
ice.
Yep.
Okay. Maresh, Incursion, Breeze, EMP.
Everybody chill.
Yeah. You bastard. That one was really good too. All right, I'm gonna give you a card for that one. That was great timing.
This is what happens when you let the one who performs your wedding get you.
Oh, we were friends way before that. So, Incursion, you are next to what appears to be some sort of an alchemical grinder. You notice that there's a large vat of something that is inside this grinder.
I'll take a sniff.
Okay. It smells kind of spicy.
Ooh. I'll dip a finger in there.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
Yes. Four.
Okay. You dip a finger in there, and the moment that you do, you hear a and a bunch of pressure comes out at you very quickly.
Oh boy. With the danger sense, do I just go?
It wasn't that bad. It was more like a very aggressive puff. But it's sort of like when you pop a... let's imagine that you popped an incredibly full piece of bubble wrap.
Ooh. I look down again. I take another big sniff.
Still smells the same. Nothing's changed.
I tried to get the jaw out. Is it capable of getting it out?
You can actually pull the entire vat up. It's heavy. It's probably about 40 or 50 pounds.
Actually, I still have the fire giant, and it's still going for an hour.
So it's totally fine.
I almost one-hand it.
Yes, you do. You carry it like a barista. Or a barback. A barback. Not a barista, a barback. Sorry.
It's fine.
I was gonna say, what coffee shops are you going to?
I knew that was somebody who was going to catch me on that. I'm sorry.
Places
Maret-
that have wine addicts, apparently.
Yes.
Sure.
I'll bring it over to everyone and say, I think I found spice.
Okay.
They say it must flow.
Breeze, Maresh, EMP, roll me investigation checks, please. Or perception, whichever's better for you.
Oh, yeah, that definitely-
Nice. EMP, as you're looking around towards everything that's in this area, this is an alchemist's workshop. You're noticing that a lot of the stuff that's here is here to make specific types of alchemical reagents. You also know that it's very dangerous. This is the first time that you've ever seen a protection circle. And this is a portable protection circle. So what
Does
is...
anyone here know anything about alchemy?
With a 25 in investigation, you do. You know that a protection circle is something that will protect you if you are trying to mix concoctions. It provides sort of like a little bit of armor against any mishaps that may happen. In metagame speak, it gives you resistance if you stand in it to all elemental damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do I also know how to move the circle?
Yes,
It's-
it is
it's portable.
it's rolling up like a rug.
Ah, okay. So EMP tells everybody about how this is basically a workshop for alchemy. There may be someone in the caravan that could use this. Or
Yeah,
at
let's
least the
take
caravan
this-
would definitely benefit from this.
Take this rug.
We do have a craftsman who recently joined us.
I
very
have
true.
a question.
But the craftsman is an herbalist, not an alchemist. Yes.
Well, I say to the group, if this is an alchemical workstation, where's the alchemist?
This is true.
And
Perhaps
what
we-
Here.
Go
with
ahead.
the spidery bits and the big one, are those we're protecting or just living here?
I believe the Knocknoggins told us that they had an infestation problem. So it is possible that the spider things may have appeared out of nowhere.
Then is it one of the Knocknoggins that's the alchemical aficionado?
It is possible. We could take this with us and ask our questions.
Got it. Also,
Please be careful with that.
do you know what this is? It smells spicy. As I hold out the barrel.
I'll let one of you roll this check. So pick which one you want to roll the check.
What
And
kind of
can I-
check would it be?
I won't tell you that.
I will go with an intelligence check. No, wait.
No, I will
I'm
tell you
gonna-
what check to roll. You just have to tell me who is going to make it.
I'll make the check since Incursion asked me.
Okay.
Guidance massage.
Sure. It would be. It would be an intelligence roll.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Roll a d4 on top of that. Okay, 15. So, you start looking at it, you smell it. You haven't made anything like this before, but you know what it is. These are the components to make bursting pouches. These are what would be considered thunder damage bombs. There's enough to make about 20 of them in this spat.
So
in metagame,
EMP
that is 40 d6.
dang.
Yes, please.
So EMP pulls out one of the chaff suspensions that he has on him.
Mm-hmm.
What you have on one arm is the equivalent of a bunch of these.
I need for you to roll a dexterity saving throw, EMP.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I knew this card was going to come in somewhere. Okay, you catch it. You're just, What you have is one of these.
Nice. Also, good catch. Is that?
We
Is
will
that
ignore
like-
that happened.
I don't know what happened.
Precisely. If this fell on the floor or had some large impact, it would hurt.
Would it react with the barrel of the spicy?
Most likely.
Oh boy.
So, EMP will gingerly put the chaff suspension back into his pack. Do please be mindful of that barrel. If you
When
intend
rocks
to
fall,
move.
everyone dies.
No, rots explode. Everyone is now putty. Maresh, you rolled an investigation check of 15.
Yep.
At your feet, you notice that there are multiple strips of parchment. These all look like receipts or bills of sale, orders, and contracts. You're noticing that a lot of those have to do with the Robidoux and the Knocknoggins. It seems that the Robidoux have been supplying raw material. The Knocknoggins have been creating different alchemical concoctions. But the bill of receipt is to the Bliblios.
I'll relay this information to the party. I told you all the Biblios were sus.
Interesting.
Weren't the clans at Beryl Tor fighting for control?
Roll me a history check, please. Yes. The Robidoux are mostly merchants, so they are mostly involved with money. However, the Knock-Noggins have the people. People love them. They're the most politically well-connected, and whomever doesn't like a Knock-Noggin is an odd person because they're so personable and they're so community-driven. The Bliblios, however, are very, very secretive, very clustered, and are more leaning towards religion. So they believe in letting faith run everything. Maresh,
So EMP tells everyone that, yeah.
Maresh, roll me a D100. Are you going to roll higher or lower than me?
I'm gonna say higher.
Well then.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's keep exploring the cave then.
Okay. There's not much else beyond this point. As you go in searching all these different directions, you notice that a lot of these caverns are crushed through. A lot of the rocks have been smashed. There's this slimy gel that's over most of the fallen stone. It's going to take some time before the entrance to the Underdark is going to be uncovered. So I believe that this may be the best point for you all to go back to the caravan and enjoy your wares.
Okay. One last thing is EMP suggests to everyone, because the Knock-Noggins have the people on their side, I believe it would be a good idea for them to know that there are Bliblio tech, Bliblio items within the cave that has infested their minds. This might
Oh,
incite
definitely.
something.
I do love some clan intrigue.
Indeed. Perhaps we do them this kindness and they'll do us one in return.
Maybe they will supply me with fresh bodies. For study, of course.
Always for the sciences, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I point at the frozen goo. Want any of these? They're fresh and preserved.
I think humanoids or EMP's taking.
That is true, but he pulls out an empty bottle from his potion of healing that he drank.
Mhm.
Could you use your abilities to put a few in here?
Whoop, whoop.
Sure.
Just a little water bending.
Yeah.
Just a little simple.
You now have some frozen Kruthic eggs in your potion bottle. You only have 2. They are very big.
I hold out my empty bottle of fire giant strength and be like, refill?
Okay.
You want
You see the fingernail in there, and you're absolutely able to do so. So you pop in 3 more eggs, so 4 total.
Oh, there's a fingernail in there. Should I be eating that?
Do what you like.
Dealer's choice.
So thank you guys so much for joining me today on this stream.
I'm gonna go vomit.
I have such a delicious stew that's waiting for me right over there. Please do not talk about this. But you guys did a absolutely wonderful job. Thank you all so very, very much. To everybody who watched the stream, thank you so much. If you'd like to play, join us in the Discord. We are going to play every Thursday, unless, you know, I get married or somebody else needs me to officiate their wedding. Not saying anything evilly of you, but I'm available. If you would like to follow us, my Twitter is Bizarkus. My Epic game tag, Bizarkus. My stream, Bizarkus. So hopefully you guys will be able to follow us, be able to watch us, tell your friends. We have a phenomenal community. All of the maps that you currently see are going to be available inside the Discord. Feel free to use them for whatever you like. They are going to be available to members of the community. Anybody else, just make sure that you cite the source, tell them where you found, and bring them over to my stream. Other than that, this will be uploaded to YouTube by Sunday, and you'll be able to watch this on YouTube anytime that you wish. If you're not able to watch this because you have work or anything like that, no problem. I am totally all right with that. You'll be able to watch. You'll be able to watch any other time. If you have trouble bubbles, keep them, save them. I'm going to be playing some more Rocket League tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm not. I have Baldur's Gate 3 in my thing, and hell yeah, I'm going to be playing that.
Oh, did it finally download?
It finally downloaded. It took 2 days, but it finally downloaded.
And now you're going to take 2 more days to create a character.
Oh no, I'm very quick with that. I'm easy to please. But I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much to the Mobiustripper. Please check him out on Twitch as well. Also, Grassy Donny. Wasn't able to check and see if you were a streamer as well, but please search that name. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much to Caroton87. You can find him. Please plug your streams, guys, as well, if you don't mind. So Black Irish 19. Caroton, is it Caroton 87 or Caroton?
It's a Kirotan 87. Like tan, like
that.
Yes.
Gotcha. And Rose Kai Kai.
Yes. Rose Kai Kai is my stream name, Twitter.
Awesome, yeah. Horsenio and Nighthaze95. You can find them on Nighthaze's stream. Hope that you guys are able to play together again real soon. Not a streamer yet. Nice. And Evil Emu is just fucking awesome. Really hope that we get the 10x game spinning up again real soon. Now that I am married and I don't have to worry about that anymore, hopefully it will definitely happen soon. I wish you guys all the best. We're going to find somebody to raid. Is anybody going to be streaming soon?
Lebanese Blondie is on right now.
Oh hell yeah! Let's do that.
Yeah.
So raid.
Some more trouble bubbles.
Yeah, let's get
You
everybody
can
some
continue.
trouble.
Get that little boost.
Thanks
Yep,
for
we're
coming out, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Raid LEBANESEBLONDIE. That is not her theme song.
It can be though.
Well, I'm recorded. Okay, so I spelled the name correct.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna pop my my thing up. All right, I wish you guys all the best. Have a wonderful night. We're gonna raid the stream in just a little bit.
Prepare the raid!
I hope that you guys have a wonderful night and take care. I'll see you all real soon. Bye bye.